Come on, bring it!
Left! Red left! Blue 58! Blue
2-time.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Man.
You ready to do this?
I'm trying to stay dry.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are 45 minutes before the kickoff of Hate Week.
Yeah.
Week number 10. We're live and not in color, audio only today. That's a subject for another time, but not right now. Nonetheless, we are live here at Johnny Hare Stadium in Milan, Tennessee, where the Milan Bullfrogs are going to play host to your South Gibson County Mighty Hornets. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. Tommy, how you doing, brother?
Man, like I said, I knew it was coming. Every week we've had beautiful weather on Friday night. I mean, temperature perfect, no breeze, nothing. Well, they're making up for it tonight. It's cold, it's raining, it's wet. It's like I said, it's different than anything we've had all year.
A lot different than anything we've had all year. We've been blessed with nothing but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weather all year long. Tommy, I went down and had walked to the other press box earlier on the other side of the field. And as I walked across the field, water was just squishing up. It's wet.
Oh yeah.
Now the crown on this field is it's big.
Right.
And that's probably going to help this field, or probably going to help this field stay up. This field, the crown on this field is big, and it's more like a mountain. You can't really see it from this angle, but I'm going to tell you something. When you're standing down there, on the sidelines, you can't hardly see but the top half of the other coaches.
But I'm going to tell you what, have you looked right at the middle of the field where all that water is pooling, right on top of the M there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, this is Mother Nature's crying. She's crying after the beat down the Hornets are put on the Bulldogs. She's crying.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, folks, we have almost a full pregame show for you today. Normally, all of you guys know that we normally do our senior spotlights, our players to watch, our keys to victory, and our Outback predictions. But this week, due to the circumstances in which Milan's administrators felt like that streaming the game would negatively affect the gate, we have decided not to do our senior spotlights this week. Since we are guaranteed a playoff game, we will do both of those next week for our playoff game. Those will be Hayden Horn and Creighton Woods. But we were not going to honor them until playoffs. I intended on doing all 10 of them during the regular season, but I hadn't planned on Milan throwing a monkey wrench in our operation and shutting us down.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, we're live here and in color. And I want to say thank you to the Milan people for allowing us to use their press box over here and making it available for us. So, thank you, Milan. I also want to say, I want to give a shout out to the Milan people and what a nice town this is. It really is a nice town.
They revolve around their football team. I mean, everywhere you look, it's whatever it is, Purple Pride or whatever they got going. The yard signs are in every yard. They live and die on their football team. So you can't do nothing but cheer that on.
Right, and you have to appreciate that. So,
yeah.
Well, Tommy, let's go ahead and say thank you to a few people. I want to say thank you to you, Tommy.
Well, thank you
as well for sticking this out with us. We've had some growing pains and we've had some long road trips and the pay sucks, but we're still doing it for fun and trying to put a good product on for you. So Tommy, I appreciate you sticking it out for us. Hopefully the check won't bounce.
Well, it'll clear. Yeah.
Hopefully the check will clear. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Michael Osborne. He is our technical director / mad scientist / does all the stuff that nobody knows about. And we're going to attempt, folks. Are going to attempt. I'm not making any promises, but we're going to attempt to upload the video of this game after the game is over with. I ain't making no promises, but Michael, the mad scientist, got some wires and some solder and some gum and some aluminum foil and a couple other things and and an old antenna. And he somehow rigged something up to try to pull this off for us. So we appreciate Michael. And
you're going to forewarn him about the. Apologize in advance in case anything is said that.
Well, yeah, and also because of our setup this week, we cannot cut the mics off, and you are going to hear crowd noise. So if something comes through the microphones that was not us, I'm sorry, I can't. We got 100 people here already sitting in front of us, so that noise is going to filter through the camera system. But we're going to try to drown it out with cheers of victory.
Yeah.
And Tommy, I'm going to say thank you to Dan Reeves too. Dan Reeves puts up with me and Bass, and also, you guys say thank you to Carlton. He's the man with the ink pen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
he's the one that signs that check.
I'll carry him a couple of new ink pens if he needs them.
All right. Well, speaking of, we talked about the weather earlier. Woo!
Yeah.
Mother Nature gave us, the good Lord gave us 9 beautiful nights to play football. Well, he reminded us who's really in charge tonight. Well, we're having to play this game in miserable conditions.
But of course, we're nice and dry up here. But die-hard football fans like my old heads like myself. This is football.
That's right.
I mean, sloppy, raining, people slide. This is football.
Right.
This is when the season really. I mean, the 90 degree. That's not football. You don't play in 90 degrees. You play when you see the breath coming off. The steam coming off the helmet, off their heads when they take their helmets off. That's football.
Out of the face masks.
Yeah. That's true football to us.
All right. Well, we were really hoping. One weather site predicted that the rain was going to quit right at kickoff, but they're wrong. Yeah. It's going to rain the entire time.
Yeah, it's looking that way. It's
it is going to rain the entire time. So, Tommy, how about and coming up for you guys, we've got our Players to Watch brought to you by Quality Fence Company. We've got our Keys to Victory brought to you by Precision Auto Body. And then we have our Wireless Dimensions Check the Stats.
WD.
And then we have our Outback Predictions. Tommy,
what?
Do you want to go first this week?
Yeah, that's fine. It's irrelevant, but I will go first.
All right.
What if I hit the score dead on the head? Is it?
If you nail it perfect, do you get a mulligan?
Yeah.
On both teams.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll sweeten the pot for you.
All right.
If you can name the score.
All right.
On both teams perfectly.
Okay.
You win.
All right.
Oh, you Outback.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm going to give a prediction, but it doesn't matter. I could predict South Gibson 100,000.
That's right.
Milan 1.
Right.
And still win.
That's right.
So, all right, all that's coming up for you. But before we do that, we're gonna pause and take a break. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We're live here at Johnny Hale Stadium in Milan, Tennessee, where the Bullfrogs are playing host to your mighty Hornets. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777. For Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
All right, folks, we're back live with you here at Johnny Hale Stadium. And Tommy?
Yeah.
Do you know who Johnny Hale is?
No, I do not.
Little trivia for you. I'm gonna give a shout out to my Uncle David. My Uncle David flew in all the way from North Carolina.
All right.
Thursday, flew into Nashville. He's 85 years old.
Man,
to come watch his football game.
Woo.
He wanted to see his great nephew play ball.
That's right.
He's a Milan graduate. He's also a Milan booster.
Man.
He's also alumni, and very proud to be from Milan. And but he's also very proud of his great nephew.
Oh, yeah.
And I give a shout out to my Uncle David. Flew in all the way from North Carolina. Dr. Holt coming in to
He's a
watch.
Tar Heel fan too, is he?
No, sir,
Okay.
absolutely not.
All right.
He's a Vols fan.
Okay.
But Johnny Hale is actually a woman.
Really?
Yep, she was a former teacher in the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Man.
For Milan, and she taught hard classes, and she was very well loved by all of her students and student body.
Right.
And they named the stadium after her.
Well, I'll be darned.
I always thought it was a guy, and I asked Uncle David last night when we were having dinner. And I said, "Who is Johnny Hale? Was that a former coach or something?"
Yeah, that's what I would assume, or a past player that
This,
you know.
This bit of trivia information is brought to you in part by me, myself, and I. I just thought that was fantastic. I thought for years that Johnny Hale was a dude.
Yeah.
It is not. It was a lady, and she was a teacher,
wow.
and she was very well beloved. So we are live here at Miss Johnny Hale Stadium, where the Bulldogs are playing host to your Hornets. We're going to give you our breakdowns of each team. Tommy, let's go for Milan first, man. Tell us about the Bulldogs, Bullfrogs, Bulldags, the Purple Puppies.
You know, this may be aptly adapted, named Bullfrogs for tonight with the weather being, but
the Mud Bowl.
Yeah, I don't. You know, of course, Milan's. You know, there's not a whole lot to say more about Milan, but we'll go over their last year's record. They were 9-3. They got beat in the second round of the playoffs by Liberty. They're coached by longtime head coach Jeff Morris, assisted by Ryan Munch, Craig Pettigrew, Derek Morales, Jake Anderson, Dominic Moore, and Kendall White, and Ray Butler. Like I said, they were 9-3 last year. This year they are 5-4 with wins coming against Humboldt, Westview, Jackson Northside, Bolivar, and McNary, and losses from Peabody, Covington, Huntington, and just recently last week to Lexington. Like I said, several of the losses were big blowouts. They did take Covington to the overtime, and that's saying a lot. I'm gonna tell you what, we played Covington, and you know what kind of team Covington had. I predict them to go very far in the playoffs with just the type of team they have. But anyway, not getting back to Milan. You know, very balanced team. Like I said, they were no stranger to the playoffs. They've been there. They do have a playoff record of 81-35. That's pretty good.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and I don't know how many state championships they have to their
four. They won 70, 71, 77, 99, and 98.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sitting right here, I could have read that.
No, sorry.
But you know what? You can throw records out the window tonight. With these two teams,
I think so too. You know, and here's some good information that I found about Milan coming in tonight. Their leading rusher is Anthony Ballard.
Oh yeah,
and he has 960 yards so far this year and 9 touchdowns.
Right,
and they also have a quarterback who can throw the football. Taylor Lockhart has thrown for 759 yards with 9 touchdowns.
Wow,
and 3 interceptions.
Pretty balanced.
Yeah, very much so. The Dogs this year have averaged 31.4 points per game, and they yield 19.3. This is how similar. Listen to these numbers.
Right.
They're scoring 31.4 points a game, and they're giving up 19.3.
Right.
Let me tell you South Gibson's record this year, and we have played every team that we've played. Milan has played with the exception of 2.
Right.
And that's Craigmont and Middle College.
Right.
They played Lexington.
Right. We played Lexington.
Yeah, they played Lexington. They played McNary. They're in our same region, our same region. But anyways, the Dogs are scoring 31.4 points a game, and their average they give up 19.3 points per game. South Gibson scores 28.5 points a game, and they give up 20.2. Almost identical numbers.
Pretty close. Something got to give.
Something's got to give. The meeting, the series. This is the 7th meeting between these two programs. South Gibson is trailing in this series 6-1. They've lost 6 times and won one time. And in 2006, South Gibson lost to Milan 56-19, and then in 2015, Milan lost the contest, or Milan won the contest 24-14. And I still say that it was a touchdown. But nonetheless, in 2014, South Gibson lost that contest as well, 28-22, and then 2013, Milan won that contest 44-13. The only win in the series for South Gibson came in 2012 when South Gibson came to Johnny Hale Stadium and won 20-19. That was your last 5 meetings between the contests, or between the two teams. And Tommy, we've played some close ball games with Milan in years past. We've won one, played really close twice. Like could have won both of those games. Milan pulled it out at the end.
Yeah.
I still say, you'll never get this out of me. 2015, that was a catch. Aaron Reed in the corner of the end zone, dual possession. Ball should go to the receiver. Nonetheless, ball game's over with. That's 2 years ago. We're here now. And Tommy, I'm looking at the energy of both of these teams. These kids are fired up and they're ready to play some football. And I've said this about Milan, and I'll say that for later. Tommy, let's get a breakdown here of South Gibson. They are 7-2 on the year. And I'll let you take it from there, brother.
Yeah, 7-2 on so far this year, with their only losses coming against Crockett and Covington, which are, like I said, 2 exceptional teams. Last year they were 7-4, lost the first round of playoffs to Raleigh, Egypt. Of course, their hometowns in Medina, Tennessee. Head coached by Scott Stidham, assisted by Jim Fischel, Justin Truitt, Bronson Stewart, Dylan Blurton. Of course, we've gone over them every week. Couple of things that we need to work on. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But, South Gibson is a younger team and have been around near as long as Milan, but they want to get in that same type of history that Milan is in, where they're going to the playoffs every year, but not just going to the playoffs. We need to go deeper in the playoffs, taking that second, third step.
Not just make it to the dance, actually get a kiss.
Yeah, make out with the prom queen over in the corner, But like I said, and we went over the record. Like I said, you can throw the records out. I don't say these teams hate each other, but they're not real fond of each other.
And Tommy, everybody gets carried away with this rivalry. I think here's the deal. This is a beautiful thing for both of these towns.
Oh yeah,
it brings people. The stands. If it wasn't for the weather tonight, I would say there'd been every bit of 3,500 people here.
Oh, no doubt.
Every bit of 3,500 people. But considering the weather dampering it, I would imagine that. But I still say there's going to be 1,500 to 2,000 people show up tonight.
It's nothing to come over here and see the whole stadium, both sides filled, and people standing 2 and 3 deep around the fence watching this game. Right.
So this is great for both Medina and Milan, and I'm glad that the rivalry has been born.
Right, it's a healthy rivalry.
Yeah, there you go. It's a healthy rivalry. Both teams, and I think Jeff Morris is the one that said this. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give him credit for it anyways. He said, "Man, we share a Walmart."
That's right.
We don't want to lose to them.
Yeah, that's right. You might be shopping in there Sunday and see somebody from the opposing Sunday say, "Hey, we got you this time."
Yeah, right. All right, well, there's your breakdowns for South Gibson and Milan. Coming up for you are your players to watch, brought to you by Quality Fence. And Tommy, I put a lot of time this week into putting our pregame show together, and I wanted to be very thorough with my selections on what, and I've got my offensive players down tonight, or my players to watch tonight.
Right.
And for South Gibson, It's number 72. Creighton bringing the wood.
Is he gonna play tonight?
Woods.
Is he back?
He's back.
Good.
Coming off a week of rest.
Yeah.
Due to a undisclosed injury.
Hey, yeah, we don't want, but it was scary when it happened.
Very.
Yeah. It was kind of scary, and like I said, we're glad that everything worked out and he's back on the field.
Very much so. So be looking out for number 72, Creighton bringing the Woods tonight. Also, I'm calling it. Number 5, Rudy Jenkins runs one back tonight for a score, and it might be the first play of the game.
Cool.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
That would.
I'm calling it. Be looking out for number 5, Mr. Rudy Jenkins. Also, be looking out for number 9, Will Corbin. I'm telling you, Will has really come on here lately, and they've got to build a little bit of rapport between Moore and Corbin in the aerial attack. As far as Milan goes, and I've watched film on them, I will confess, I like number 46 for them. And he's a nose guard, and he's not listed on any other rosters, but I still had to go with him because of how much he was getting after it in a game.
Right.
Also, be looking out for number 9, the quarterback, Tyler Lockhart. And I know they say we're not going to throw the football. There's going to be some passes thrown tonight, I promise you. And then also be looking out for number 2. That's Dylan Mayberry. He's a receiver. He's only a junior. He's 5'8", 160 pounds. But be looking out for Mr. Dylan Mayberry tonight for the Bulldogs. And that's your quality fence players to watch. Tommy?
Yeah.
We're going to take a break.
Yes, sir.
Come back, folks. We're 21 minutes before kickoff here at Johnny Hale Stadium. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll be right back.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you. Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pests and termites. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite and pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052.
Sonic's Cheeseburger and Handmade Onion Rings have been a classic duo for years. Almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say. Like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part out. Seriously? Can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Hi, I'm Ian Isoranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
All right, folks, we're back live with you here, audio only, but nonetheless, we are back live here. We're 17 minutes before kickoff here at Johnny Hale Stadium, across from the Bill Haney press box, and to the right of us is the John Tucker Fieldhouse, and we're sitting on...
I know who they are. I know who John Tucker is.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's a Hall of Fame coach for Milan. Nonetheless, we are live here in Milan, Tennessee. And Tommy, how about our keys to victory? Our Precision Auto Body, hence the word keys. Precision Auto Body, keys to victory.
Yeah.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Offensively, I'm going to let you take a crack at a few of these.
Yeah. Well, we've gone over it every week, and it's never been more important than tonight is turnovers. You can't, of course, have we had a game this year we haven't had a turnover?
Yes.
One?
Yes.
The
Lexington.
Yes. We didn't have any turnovers?
Nope.
Wow.
We forced 3.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. But irregardless, we've been in the negative side of most weeks. We've been on the negative side of the turnover.
And we're somehow 7-2.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that just goes to show how good a team is. Most times you commit more turnovers than the other team, you're going to lose a lot of those games. So, and like I said, with the weather being the way it is, ball security is going to be very important tonight. So,
ball security.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go down the list of what I've got written, jotted down here on my pregame list here.
Right.
Number 1, hold the football.
Yeah.
Number 2, don't fumble the football.
Yeah.
Number 3, hold on to the football. Number 4, a little bit different here.
Yeah.
It's very important that we must win between the tackles.
Yeah.
We must win between the tackles. We're going to have to pick up yards in between the tackles. And running trap plays and inside knocks, I call them.
Right.
We're gonna need to win between the tackles, and that's going to be important to balance in our offense.
Right.
Because when the defense starts keying on our fullback, which is CJ.
Right.
That really opens the outside up for Dre and Caleb.
Right.
Also, you open that outside up, you get those corners to suck down, which opens your passing game up.
Right.
So you can't be one-dimensional. You have to be able to do both.
Right.
And then when you can do those things, you can throw the football. So but it starts winning between the tackles.
Right. And
then lastly, I believe that if we jump on Milan early,
right,
if we can get up 21-3, 21-0, Milan may just lay down.
Yeah.
Some people disagree with me, but I think Milan may just lay down.
Right.
So that's what I've got offensively. Defensively, Tommy, you want to take a crack at it first?
Create turnovers. Plus, we covered a little bit about Ballard. Ballard, is going to be playing on Saturdays
at a Division I
school. But they've got another running back that ain't bad, Jaquez Norman. Oh, he's not here. Okay. But anyway, they've got the quarterback that probably one of the West Tennessee leaders in passing. Going to have to put pressure on him, along with containing Ballard.
Right. I agree with you. Well, for me, Tommy, this is, you mentioned earlier about this is football, cold and wet, nasty. Well, let me tell you something else about football. The more it changes, the more it stays the same.
Right.
The more it changes, the more it stays the same. If you ever go back and watch, and I find this fascinating, an old friend of mine, a lifelong friend of mine, told me to do this. He said, because you appreciate football, go back and watch some of the old, like the Princeton and Yale games in the 30s and 40s.
When they didn't have face masks, they had leather helmets.
Go watch some of those games. And, Tommy, the more football changes, the more it stays the same.
Right.
The number one thing we can do defensively tonight, and especially against Milan, is set the edge.
Right.
They can't get outside.
Right.
Because they've got a horse back there running the football for them. His name is Anthony Ballard, and he is a horse. There's a reason he has Division I offers, is because he's a horse.
Right.
I mean, he can run. I mean, he's big and strong and athletic. He's a good kid too. I'm not throwing a knock at him. I'm saying a horse or a deer or whatever, a cheetah. A big giant. I mean, the kid is good.
Yeah.
So we're going to have more than one man. We can't have our safety trying to tackle Ballard in the open field.
No, we're going to have to go. I hope the coach went back and looked at the Crockett County film to see what their big running back for Crockett. Jordan, Branch.
Yes.
Things that we should have done to stop him. That's what we're going to have to do. The same type of thing with
Ballard. So,
national anthem. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. We're going to pause for the national anthem.
Prayer.
Oh, they're having a moment of silence. All right, good job right there on the national anthem, Tommy. I was on number 2 here defensively for South Gibson. We talked about we must set the edge, and that's the number one important thing is to keep Anthony Ballard from getting outside and getting up the field. Right. Number 1. Number 2. I want to see our front 7, sometimes our front 8, play nasty up front.
Not penalty nasty.
No. Don't take that word nasty the wrong way. I want them to play absolutely ferocious up front. You know, Tommy, you know something the rain's going to do?
Yeah.
It's going to keep you from holding inside, because you can't grab a hold. You can't grab a hold of. You can't grab a hold and hold on to those jerseys inside. And there's holding on every play in football.
Oh yeah.
And you get down inside, Tommy, especially inside guards and centers can get away with it down on the inside because the refs can't see it.
Right.
You get those holding calls on the outside because the ref can see it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see our guys playing absolutely nasty up front.
Yep.
Number 2. Number 3, I want to see us make a huge play on special teams.
Yeah.
Block a punt, return it, force fumble, return it, kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah.
We're going to need a special team.
Right.
Now, Tommy, I'm going to add something. To.
I got one to add too. After you get done.
All right, go for it.
Well, we talk about Mother Nature's going to help us to an extent on containing the edge. You start trying to get out wide, you're going to slip. Your feet going to slip out. So Mother Nature will help you a little bit on that. But the one thing that Mother Nature that's not going to help us with, and it's going to come down to these kids. They've got to play for 4+ quarters. You got to play all out for 4, maybe more than 4 quarters. And you talked about it earlier in past matches. Milan gets the win at the end, and the reason they do that is because they're so deep at each position. They're still got fresh legs out there in the 3rd and 4th quarter because they bring guys in and out, and the smaller school, we don't have that luxury. So these kids are going to have to play with all their heart for 4+ quarters. Because, like I said, in the 4th quarter, if it's a close game, that's where it's going to count. So that's all. Mother Nature can't affect that. That's all going to come from the players in their heart. So that's what they're going to have to do.
Now, pretty well said there, Tommy. Pretty well said, if I don't say so myself. You've done pretty good with that. All right, Tommy. We can't do any of this without Hometown Pharmacy.
No.
And Miss Donna and company at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina, all your pharmaceutical needs.
They're going to have a run tomorrow.
It's a hometown pill. On aspirin?
No. On cold medicine. Everybody out in this rain, getting wet, they're going to be some colds over this weekend.
We say thank you to Hometown Pharmacy. All right, Tommy, here we go. We're going to do the wireless admissions. Check the stats.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your leading rushers for South Gibson are Dre McAllister, C.J. Sharp, Caleb Rich, and Dustin Moore. Your leading rusher is Dre McAllister. He has 85 carries for 870 yards. That's the average of 10.24 yards per carry.
Take that average any day of the week.
And 12 touchdowns.
Yeah.
C.J. Sharp, number 2 on that list, with 828 yards on 124 carries, averaging 6.6 yards per carry with 8 touchdowns. Number 3 on that list is Caleb Rich with 588 yards on 59 carries, and he's averaging just shy of 10 yards per carry.
Man.
9.997 or something. And he has 4 touchdowns this year. And then number 4 on the list is Dustin Moore with 56 carries for 137 yards, averaging 2 yards per carry and 3 touchdowns. Passing, your leader, the first on the list and the last on the list, is Dustin Moore. He's the only one on the list.
Instead of not throwing a pass?
No. Oh. Dustin is 48 of 83 for 57.8 yards. He's 47 of 83 for 628 yards, 57.8 yards per game, and 6 touchdowns. The leading receiver this year is Will Corbin. Will has 19 receptions for 337 yards, averaging 17.74 yards per catch, and 3 touchdowns. Number 2 on that list is Caleb Rich with 11 receptions for 135 yards, averaging 12.2 yards per catch and 1 touchdown. Defensively for your Hornets tonight, and folks, we are 4 minutes before kickoff here. Defensively, number 1 on that list is Levi Schlesinger, and Tommy, him and Levi and Creighton were neck and neck for the leading tackler, but Creighton missed a game and a half.
Yeah.
So Levi has 69 tackles, 24 solo, 45 assists, and 3 tackles for loss with 2 interceptions.
Yep.
The second on the tackling list is Rudy Jenkins with 48 tackles, 18 solo, 30 assists, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 interception. And number 3 on that list playing defensive tackle is Creighton, bringing the Woods with 48 tackles, 21 solo, 27 assists, 3 sacks, 3 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 forced fumbles.
Yeah.
And the stats are wrong, brother, because I know for a fact that he had 3 sacks in the Bolivar game.
Right.
But nonetheless, that's the stats are the stats. Tommy, we are 3 minutes and 20 seconds before kickoff here. And Tommy, here we go with our Outback predictions.
All right.
You're going to go first?
I'm going to go first. I'm going to nail this on the head.
And if you all right, folks, we've come up with this. If you nail this on the head, get both teams points total correct, you win the whole shebang.
All right.
Which, that's awful gracious of me, because I've already won.
Well, I won a $50 gift card from Outback, so it's not really going to cost me anything. So
let's hear it, brother.
All right. Not going to be a popular pick, but I think Milan is probably going to pull this game out just because of the weather. They're built for this. They play a lot under center. I'm going to go in a close. It's an odd score, but it's it. 26-20.
26-20.
Yeah.
I've already written my score down. And before I say this, I'm going to give a prelude to my prediction and my thoughts behind it. And here you go. Depending on which team shows up for both teams, if South Gibson's turnover machine shows up, it's Milan big.
Right.
If Milan's bad team shows up, it's South Gibson big.
Yeah.
If both teams, good teams, show up, we are in for a barn burner. I'm taking South Gibson 34, Milan 27.
Good pick.
South Gibson 34.
Hey, it won't hurt my feelings.
27.
That won't hurt my feelings. Like I said, we're covering the game. We try to be objective. I just think that because of the weather, everything's stacked against South Gibson tonight with the weather, how deep Milan's team runs, plus they coming off that loss last week.
Right.
I think there's just too many things stacked against it, and I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping that, like I said, the Hornets play their hearts out, and it is a 40-whatever game. The Hornets are going to get the ball first. We know that.
That's right. The Hornets won the toss and have elected to receive the ball. So, Tommy, I'm surprised. I must confess, I'm a little surprised that they did not defer.
Yeah. And I'm really kind of surprised with them. I know the rain's keeping a lot of folks away, but I would say right now the Hornets have more people here than the Bulldogs do.
I would say so too. Their rain has really affected the gate.
Yeah.
They were worried about my broadcast. I think they may need to worry about Mother Nature.
Yeah, I've seen a few games like this that it's not quite as bad as a couple years ago when it rained for a week straight.
Right.
But the ball will be cold and it will be wet and it will be, like I said, going to be paramount to hold on to it tonight.
All right. Well, number 5 has the ball all teed up for the Bulldogs.
Bullfrogs.
Yeah, Bullfrogs.
Bullfrogs.
Back deep to receive the kick is number 23, Dre McAllister, and number 5, Rudy Jenkins. And the ball game is underway and will be fielded immediately by Rich, and he just takes a knee right after he fields it. So he catches it at midfield right on the 41-yard line. Ball will be on the left hash mark. South Gibson will be moving from right to left on your screen. South Gibson in the black pants and white shirts. Milan in the all purple.
All purple.
All right.
Before we get started, before the first, I want to give a big shout out to your son, Caleb. He probably last week, probably best game he's played all year, and I hope that continues. And he has a big game tonight.
All right, here we go. 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom for the Hornets. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle, and Sharp was hit immediately right at the line of scrimmage by number 6 for the Bulldogs, and that is Christian Wright for the Bulldogs. So that's actually going to be a loss of about a half a yard, maybe a yard. Tommy, I don't even know if that'll tick the stat sheet. It'll just go as a carry.
Yeah.
So score all at 0. First play underway here, and I'm going to give a shout out to Quality Fence, man. Quality Fence been a sponsor of ours, so a big shout out to Quality Fence. All right, a little bit different offensive formation for you here. Going to be a snap, going to be a handoff again to CJ. CJ lowers his head, rumbles forward, picks up about 5 yards for your Hornets. Right through the middle goes number 25, a C, a J, a Sharp. So that's actually going to be Tommy. It looks like they're going to give him. They're going to give him 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Hornets. And Tommy, both teams are fired up, man. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, we're going to have 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Hornets. Moore under center. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No, nope. Moore calls his own number. Looking for running room around the left side and finds a room around the left side. First down, Hornets. Number 14, Dustin Moore, calls his own number and gets around the left end and gets up the field for about 7 yards. First down, Hornets. Ball will be on the 40. What do you say, Tommy?
42. Oh, no, 47. I'm sorry.
47-yard line. First set of downs for the Hornets.
The defender tried to grab Dustin's jersey and drag him down. That ain't going to work.
No, that ain't going to work. Dustin's a big boy.
He is.
All right, 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No, Dustin. Moore calls his own number, looking for running room. Rambles around the right side. Going to pick up about 4 yards around the right end. Goes number 14, Dustin Moore. So the ball is going to be placed right in the center of the field, and hopefully the ball is buoyant, because if it's not buoyant, it's going to sink in that water pole out there in the middle.
Float. Yeah, it's going to. Well, it's just past that little patch, so maybe they'll. I wouldn't want to be the left guard right now, though.
All right, 2nd down and 7 for your Hornets. Actually, only give him 3 yards on the carry. Going to be a standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister breaks 1 tackle, looking to run room around the left side, finds some room, gets up the field, but not before. And finally being tackled by number 2 there, Mayberry for the Bulldogs, but not before picking up first down. Hornets, number 23, Dre McAllister around the left end, finds room and gets up the field. Another fresh set of downs for the Hornets.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you what, if that had been under dry conditions, you saw how he was short-stepping just to maintain his footing. If he'd have had regular dry conditions, that'd probably been about a 20, 30-yard gain right there.
Very much agree. Very much agree. All right, here we go. Going to be a standard set here for South Gibson. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp looking for running room, rumbles forward, and going to pick up a modest gain up the middle. It's going to be about a 3-yard carry. Straight between the tackles goes number 25, a C, a J, a Sharp. It'll bring up a 2nd down and a long 6 or a short 7. Ball will be on the 40, or excuse me,
right at the 35.
Right on the 35-yard line, left hash mark. South Gibson moving from right to left on your screen in the white with black pants, and the Bulldogs in all purple. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter of actions. No score yet in the contest. Standard set here. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff. No, Moore calls his own number, looking for running room. Finds some after the fake handoff and gets up the field for about 5 yards. Goes number 14, Dustin Moore. He called his own number, Tommy.
Yeah, it's not a bad strategy. The one exchange between the center and the quarterback is one thing, but when you're trying to exchange again to the runner, cut down on your exchanges, cut down on your turnovers.
That's right. 3rd down and 2 here for your Hornets, folks. A little bit different formation. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp rumbles forward and fights for extra yards. Is it going to give it to him?
Yes, sir.
Yes, first down. Hornets number 25, C.J. Sharp up the middle and bangs his way for about 3 yards, Tommy. Them some tough yards, Tommy. And Milan's already substituting. They're sending in new defensive linemen already.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's, right now the Hornets are just running it down their throat, running it right at them.
Ball will be on the 26-yard line. Another fresh set of downs. I think this is the 4th first down we've picked up here. All right, man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room right on the right side. He breaks it loose at the foot race of the end zone. Anybody going to catch it? No, they are not. Number 6 around the right end. Touchdown! Hornets, what a well-executed drive by your Hornets.
Yes, sir. That little counter fake handoff to fake to CJ and counter to Caleb, and it's worked several times this year, and it worked great then.
Tommy, I'm going to give you a little shout-out right here, or give a shout-out to my youngin right there. You want to know who he outran to the end zone? The Division I talent of Anthony Ballard.
Wow.
It was a foot race, and Caleb won.
There you go.
It's going to be a gain of about 25 yards. They're going to be a 26-yard run around right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. And Tommy, South Gibson made that look pretty easy.
Yeah, they did. That was definitely what they needed right there.
Hardwick on for the kick. Snap, set, kick.
I think he got it.
Good! With 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter of action, South Gibson strikes first. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777. For Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
All righty, we're back live with you here. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We're live here at Johnny Hale Stadium. Miss Johnny Hale, might I add.
That's right.
Did not know that. As a little trivia question for you. Miss Johnny Hale, and according to my Uncle David, said she was a remarkable lady and very well beloved. And I guess that's why they named the whole stadium after her. I don't guess there's too many football stadiums in the world named after a lady, but hey, man, that's pretty cool.
That's right.
All right. South Gibson made light work of the first possession. They're going to kick it away here.
I don't know what the hold-up is.
There is a big hold-up. They're conferencing with both coaches. The ball is teed up on the 40, and Tommy, I still don't know what's going on.
I don't either. Is there something wrong with this? The 25-second clock, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know either, brother.
Well, here we go, I think. That ball ain't even getting any drier sitting there.
Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good strategy for South Gibson. They're going to try to onside kick this.
Yeah.
Let the ball get as wet as grease it up a little bit. All right, kickers it away, and they kick it right to the dead zone in the middle. And Milan's number 48 for Milan. That is Aaron Garner, the senior, wisely just falls on it. So the Bulldogs will take over their first possession. Ball will be placed on the 25-yard line, right hash mark. Milan will be moving from left to right on your screen. Tommy, it would be huge to set the momentum here if you got a turnover or a 3-and-out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It would be huge. It would set the tone for the game. It really would. Now, Milan can turn around and answer right here with a drive of their own.
Right.
So, all right, Milan comes out doing what they do. They line up in the eye with a receiver to the top, a receiver to the bottom. Ballard back there, going to be a handoff to Ballard, and Ballard breaks it and looking for running room around the left side. It's a foot race to the end zone. Is anybody going to catch him? No, they are not. First play, and Ballard, no.
They got him right there on the
McAllister tripped him up.
About the 1 yard line.
Going to put him right on the 1 yard line. McAllister did catch him. He tripped him up. So, Tommy?
Nothing.
The Bulldogs answered quickly.
Yeah, nothing fancy. Just basic handoff.
It was a knock to the left.
And once he got to the second wave, it was speed then. So.
All right, it'd be first and goal from the 1 for the Bulldogs. And snap, going to be a handoff to Ballard, and Ballard bangs forward, and touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah.
So, Tommy, South Gibson made light work of their first possession, and so did the Bulldogs. Pending the extra point here, we have a tied ball game with 4 minutes and 49 seconds left here. Number 5 on for the kick for the Bulldogs. That's Needleberg, Noah Needleberg. All right. Pretty good kicker. Snap, set, kick. Good. With 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 7. We'll be right back.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa, it's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
All right, the Hornets have taken over the possession, at the 29-yard line. Going to be a handoff to McAllister around the left end. He gets up the field, lowers his shoulder, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up about 7 yards. Goes number 23, Crazy Legs, Dre McAllister.
Yeah, it's going to be real important for the Hornets to respond back with their own drive again.
Right.
This may be one of them games whoever has the ball last. I don't know.
Right. Well, both teams made it look real easy on their first possessions. So
rain not appearing to affect either one of them.
2nd down and 3. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Tommy, I think there was an error on the scoreboard. I reported 4 something when they scored, but I think 6 minutes and something is correct. I think there was a
that may have been what the holdup was when the kickoff.
Yeah. So 6 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. It's all knotted up at 7, and we're still we don't have a live ball yet.
I think they may be holding it up, waiting for the clock to get right. I don't know, because it's steadily running.
Right. Folks, I'm sorry. I just wish I could report to you. I wish I could report to you what was cooking, but I just cannot. So. There's not any discussion between coaches and referees.
No, they're just waiting for the clock to run down. It's run almost a full minute off.
So the play clock's not running. Nothing's running. Tommy, boy, you line up if you're Morris and you line up and you run the old play you've ran 1,000 times, 10,000 times in your career, a knock. They ran a knock left, and they carried 64 yards, 1 yard shy of the end zone.
Right.
You got to be a pretty good feeling if you're Morris.
Oh yeah.
When everybody in the stadium that's ever watched any Bulldog play football ever,
they've reset the clock back to 6:40, so I don't know. We don't know how much time's in the game, but
it's a mystery, folks. It's a mystery.
Friday night mystery theater. How much time is on the clock? You're talking about strategy. You watch the Monday night football game?
No, sir. I was working.
Well, Philadelphia's strategy was they're going to commit a foul on every play till the referees finally got tired of calling them. They committed like 5 fouls in a row.
All right, here we go. 2 to the top and 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No, Moore calls his own number. Moore.
Should have been a face mask in there.
Stood up right there at the line of scrimmage. And Tommy, he may actually lose a yard on that. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for your Hornets. Ball is on the left hash mark, moving from right to left.
Yeah, I thought his helmet turned around like somebody grabbed a face mask, but no call.
All righty, 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 receivers to the top, a little bit different formation. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff. No, Moore calls his own number, and there was a trip up right there.
Yeah, he's going to be short.
He has attempted to follow. He attempted to follow
the running back.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and. I don't know, Tommy. What are they going to call it? A 4th down and a long one, or well, no, it's going to
be almost 2 yards.
Yeah, almost 2 yards.
All right. Looks like they're going to run. Go for it.
All right, South Gibson's going to line up and go for it here. Going to be 2 receivers to the top, and man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp.
And did not get it.
Sharp rumbles forward, and Tommy, I don't think he got it.
He did not get it.
It might be close.
Yeah, you're kind of surprised to give the ball back to him on the 45-yard line like that.
They're going to stop and measure.
Yeah, I think he's well short, though. I think he's going to be about almost a full yard short, but they may have been taking the weather conditions into consideration as far as punting, but Levi's done a good job punting this year, and I would have liked to seen them, try to pin them a little further back. So,
yeah, I think he's short too, but yeah, he's short. About a full yard there. So the Bulldogs will have a short field here. Tommy, I don't know that I like the call.
Yeah, it's an eyebrow raiser. Like I said, I just giving a good team field position like this is not a good recipe for winning a ball game.
All right. Well, the Bulldogs will take over possession on the 38-yard line on the right hash mark, and their big D1 athlete, a running back there to carry the mail for them. All right, going to be a handoff to Ballard again. Ballard
there you go.
Tripped up right there. Number 16, Levi Schlesinger.
He's saying he's got the ball, but the officials have not made a inclination.
Nice play there by Levi.
Yeah.
He stood him up.
Well, that's what you're going to have to do with Ballard. Big, tall guy like that, go low.
Upended him rather.
Yeah.
I said stood him up, but upended him.
Take his legs out from under him.
All right, it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 7. And Ballard in their standard I formation with a receiver to the top and a receiver to the bottom. A false start. It's a false start right there with no call. Looking for running room, run the right side. And Tommy, I cannot believe they did not call the false start.
Yeah, I think he caught the referee off guard because he got up there, and as soon as his hands got up under they were snapping the ball, but it did look like the guy on the left side of the line moved.
All right, so nice carry for Ballard around the right end. He lowered his shoulder and laid the wood, so to bring up a 3rd down and about 4 for the Bulldogs. All right, going to be a handoff again to Ballard, and
nothing
Ballard going to be stood up right there by the Hornet defense. So actually, Tommy, he may lose. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think it's just about back to the line of scrimmage. But 4th down and 4.5 to go.
All right, if you're South Gibson's defense, you got to be still in case they try to get you to jump right here.
No doubt.
All right, standard set here. 2 receivers to the top, and Ballard dotting that I. Going to be a hand. No, Lockhart pulls around, looking for running room, and he gets a scramble. Is he looking for it? No, does not get it. He covered around, tried to bootleg, and the Hornets sniffed it out. First down, Hornets.
Yeah, great job on the defense on maintaining their spots, not getting over there, buying out on the rollout over there. The guys over here stayed at home, and when he tried to roll out, and I was kind of hoping he was going to throw it because if he threw it, he might have been past line of scrimmage. But
hey, Tommy, we talked about how much these teams look alike.
Yeah.
Well, like we made our first possession look real easy, and so did they.
Yeah.
We made our second possession real ugly,
and so did they.
Yeah. South Gibson takes over possession on the 36-yard line, moving from right to left for. Here we go. The man in motion is Rich, looking to throw, backs it up, fires it up to looking for Corbin, and the ball is going to be picked.
Yeah.
Nice defensive play right there by number 12 for the Bulldogs. That's Devontae Herron. The corner out there did a good job of outplaying the receiver for the ball, and Dustin threw it up, and Herron did a good job of fighting up there and getting on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to criticize. I like the putting the ball in the air, but you got a one-on-one down there. It might go for the shorter passes and let your receiver take the ball and get some yards after reception.
All right, quick score update for you. Crockett County 13, Dyersburg 0. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 7. Bulldogs, after the turnover, come out in their standard set and going to hand that ball to Ballard. And Ballard breaks one tackle and will rumble forward for a nice gain of about 7 yards. Goes number 8.
That's going to be closer to 8.
Yeah, I'll give him 8. That's a good call, Tommy. Well, no, Tommy, they're going to give him
about
7.
7, yeah. There you go.
Standard set again here for the Bulldogs. Line up in the eye. They're trying to run a little hurry up, and they run a wedge play right up the middle on the quarterback sneak, and he rumbles forward, and we'll pick up first down. Yardage goes number 8, or number 9, Taylor Lockhart, the quarterback. So it'll be a first down for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have the ball on the 45-yard line, right hash mark, moving from left to right on your screen. Big Ballard, their tailback back there. He looks a little winded, Tommy.
Yeah, you take his legs out from under him a couple more times, he'll look real winded.
All right, snap. Be a handoff to Ballard. Ballard looking for running room. Finds a big hole and will rumble forward for first down yardage. Goes number 8, Anthony Ballard.
Yeah, he the first guy missed, and then it was...
That's the same play they've ran about 8 times already.
Yeah, you're going to have to double team.
First and 10 from the 33-yard line.
All right, so that'll bring up first down for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the 30.
About the 33.
The 33 here. Standard set here for the Bulldogs. They come out of that eye again. Receiver to the top and a receiver to the bottom. Snap. And they hand it off to Ballard. Ballard cuts back across the middle, looking for running room. Lowers his shoulder and rumbles forward. Lowers and laid the wood to somebody. A big hit on him.
Yeah.
But Ballard rumbles forward for about 9 yards. Goes number 8, Anthony Ballard.
Yeah, and he was 4 yards downfield before anybody even tried to make contact with him. You're going to have to... You got to make contact with him at the line of scrimmage or behind.
All right. Standard set again, and just going to run that sneak play right up the middle, and they rumble forward and pick up first down yardage. And Tommy, there's a turnover, and the officials are saying the ball is down.
They're not going to. That's kind of an illegal play. What they do is they get everybody behind the quarterback, pushing him forward.
Right.
USC tried that a couple years ago, and they got called on him, but not going to probably call it much in high school.
All right, ball is right on the 20-yard line. Standard set for the Bulldogs. And, Tommy, there's not been a flag thrown tonight.
Yeah,
receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom, snap, hand it off to Big Ballard. Ballard looking for running room. He's going to be drugged down. Somebody Schlesinger got a hold of him, but he just drugged Schlesinger for about 4 or 5 yards, Tommy. And a nice carry by Ballard, Tommy. Tommy, he's already carried the ball. That dude has already carried the ball 10 times.
At least.
1 minute and 10 seconds left in the contest. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 7. And a little bit different formation for the Bulldogs. They got 2 receivers to the top this time instead of 1 on each side. Going to hand off to Ballard again, and did a good job right there by South Gibson's defense and stopping him right there. He's going to lose a yard on that carry, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and long for the Bulldogs.
You know, we didn't.
And Tommy, I don't mean to interrupt you, but they've got a field goal kicker and a good one, and they can kick it from here for sure.
Well, yeah. Of course, the weather's going to play into their decision on kicking, I think, but.
All right, standard set here, 2 to the top, and they're going to run that wedge again right up the middle. And
it's going to be awful close.
Tommy, this is right up Morris's alley.
Yeah.
This runs right up Morris's alley.
Yeah.
So it'll bring up 4th down, and it'll bring up 4th down and 2 for the Bulldogs. And Tommy, I don't know if there's a timeout on the field.
Yeah, I think there is.
No, it's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Okay.
End of the first quarter. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 7. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
Check 1. Oh, there we go. All right, back to the action. You know, we didn't cover this in the pregame, but this is really an important game. I mean, both teams are in the playoffs, no doubt. But this game decides whether you stay at home or you go on the road.
That's right, on the ugly trip to Memphis.
Yeah, so very important game.
And then you draw, if you win that game, you draw Covington in the second round.
Yeah. So
all right,
real important game here.
All right, here the Bulldogs have the ball. It's 4th down and
about 3, yeah.
A long 2 or a short 3.
They're going for it.
Go for it here. And they hand it to Ballard, and Ballard finds a hole up the middle and gets up for the first down.
Yeah.
Nice play there by the offensive line of South Gibson, or of Milan rather. So they pick up the first down. So it's gonna bring up a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. They swapped ends of the field. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 7. 11:50 left in the first half, and they line up here with 2 to the bottom in that standard eye. No, a little bit different formation here for the Bulldogs. They're going to go out of shotgun now, out of shallow shotgun. Going to hand it to Ballard. And good job right there by Tommy, it looks like number 63, Hayden Horn back there with the tackle for loss. That's going to back him up about a yard, Tommy.
Yeah, went low, got him by the ankles, and he had help up top, so good play.
2nd down and goal, and I can't tell where the yard marker is because of the tent down there, Tommy.
Yeah,
What's it look like?
It's right on the 5.
Right on the 5 here. All right, they're going to go back out of the eye again. They're going to run that same little sneak play right up the middle and walk into the end zone, Tommy.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Number 9, Lockhart, calls his own number, and they run the quarterback sneak right through the middle and into the end zone.
Yeah.
That's like the 8th time they've ran that play.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bunch up right there in the middle on them short downs.
So old school football for you here.
Yeah, that's all it is.
All right, and that really plays into Milan's favor.
Mm-hmm.
So on for the kick. Snap, set, kick, and Kicking is good with 11 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 14. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
All right, got the ball all teed up is Heidelberg, and he's going to kick it. It's going to be another sky-high kick. Going to be fielded cleanly by Rich. Tommy, they've kicked the ball to him 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And we put the ball right on the 35-yard line 3 times in a row. So now the Hornets will be moving from left to right on your screen. And, Tommy, this, I didn't really think about this, but Milan playing old school Princeton football.
Right.
And it's really going to play into their favor because that's not what we are.
No. It's like I said, you talked about earlier that more things change, more they stay the same, stuff like that. Like I said, and of course, right now the flavor of the week is the spread with the quarterbacks and the drop back, and wait
a minute, there's gonna be a run around the right end, and
Caleb.
Yeah, it was Rich around the right end, and number
picked up about 3 or 4 yards though. About 3.
Yeah, about 3 yards around right end goes Rich. And Tommy, who was that in on the tackle for the Bulldogs?
It was big number 51, I think.
Number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah, number 3, Austin Drake. So a nice tackle there by Drake for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the 39-yard. I don't know why they're not updating what the ball's on the scoreboard. All right. To the top for the Hornets. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff. No. Moore calls his own number. He rumbles forward. And we'll pick up about 4 yards. Goes number 14, Dustin Moore. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and a long 3 or a short 4. It looks like more like 4 to me.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 4 for the for the Hornets. Ball is on the 49-yard line. And 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room, and he's going to be hit right in the backfield, Tommy.
I think he lost yards.
Yeah, I think he lost yards as well. So that's going to put the Hornets 4th down. Yeah, he did lose about a yard on that carry, did McAllister. So that will put the ball right on the 44-yard line, and looks like a punt unit will come on for the Hornets. So 9 minutes and 20 seconds left, and 3 and out there for the Hornets. Back deep to receive the punt is number 12, Devontae Herron for the Bulldogs. Snap, fielded cleanly, punted away. Pretty good punt there by Levi. And they're just going to let it roll dead. It takes a favorable South Gibson bounce, and that will pin the Bulldogs down in on about the 16-yard line. Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
If you see it, hear it, or read it in West Tennessee, Sarah of Jackson will beat it. Sarah will meet or beat any dealer's advertised price on a new Chevy, Cadillac,
Buick, GMC, Kia, or Pre-owned.
Nobody can match our service, price, or selection. We will not be undersold.
There's a reason Sarah's number 1.
Get to Sarah of Jackson now on Stonebridge Boulevard and shop 24/7 at sarahjackson.com. Sarah of Jackson, one destination, so many choices.
All righty, here we go. Ball down low, looking to throw, going to fire it up, And it's going to be a jump ball and it's going to be knocked away cleanly by Rich. Tatum did a good job of going up, getting a hand on that. They were looking to go deep to Mayberry down the left side, and Rich did a good job making a play on the ball. Jumped up and got a hand on it and knocked it out of Mayberry's hands. Nice defensive play there by the Hornets. So that'll bring 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. And Tommy, I know they threw the ball right there, but I'm telling every single one of my linebackers and defensive linemen right here to go tackle Ballard. He's fixing to carry the football around the left side. No, they did hand it to him. And good job.
He lost a yard.
Defense.
Yeah, he lost yards.
Who else? Creighton bringing the Woods in there. Who else than Creighton Woods to get in there?
Well,
he's wearing a different number tonight.
Well, they did not move the yard marker, so I guess he got back to the line. I thought he lost yards.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Purple Puppy Dogs, the Bullfrogs. And their defensive is checking here, 2 to the bottom. All right, going to be a handoff to Ballard. Ballard looking for running room. He's going to be stood up right there. He might pick up a couple right there. It's like an inside knock right there. But the punt unit will come on for the Bulldogs. Well, South Gibson down by 7.
You know, the thing about Ballard, he's so tall, if he just gets back to the line of scrimmage and falls forward, he's going to get 2 yards.
Right. They're going to actually credit him with 3 on the carry. So it'll be a 4th down and 7. All right, back deep to receive the punt is number 6, Caleb Rich, and number 25, J. Sharp. 7:44 left in the first half. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 14. Ooh, we nearly blocked that punt.
Yeah, I thought we was going to go for the block.
All right, the punt takes a milan bounce and will roll across the 50. South Gibson will take over on the 48-yard line, moving left to right. We'll be right back.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
All right, back with you here. 2 receivers to the bottom for the Hornets. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Rich, looking for running room around the right side, and trips up, breaks a tackle, looking for runner, still running, breaking another tackle, rumbling forward, finally going to be brought down, but not before chunk yardage goes number 6, Caleb Rich, for about 25 yards around the right end. First down, Hornets. Good looking run right there, Tommy.
Yes, sir, and that was another one of them cases where the number 3 man made the tackle, but he had to come from behind, and when he hit him, he drove him forward 4 more yards. So
how many tackles did he break on the run?
Oh, I lost count, but the one guy had the piece of jersey. But yeah, that's just a great run, staying on his feet.
All right, that's going to advance the ball all the way out to the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs. Hand off to Sharp. Sharp looking for running room, breaks one tackle, rumbles forward, and going to pick up maybe 1 yard. Goes number 25, tries to run between the tackles right there, and just could not find a whole lot of running room. Tommy, the Bulldog front, the front for the Bulldogs did a good job right there of fighting off and getting up there and getting a hand to tackle Sharp.
They've made a few adjustments on that front since that opening drive and making it a little tougher running up the middle.
All righty. So ball is right on the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Going to be a little bit different formation here. Going to have 2 receivers to the top and 1 to the bottom. Going to be a man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff. No. Going to be pitched out to Rich. Rich looking for running room. Lowers his shoulder. Lays the boom. And picks up really close to first down yardage, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
The pitch actually worked.
Yeah, I'm not very.
We didn't turn the ball over when we pitched it away. It's a miracle.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that pitch. That's what I call the drive killer.
Going to be 1 yard short of the first down. It's really hard for me to see, guys. I know you guys can't see it at home because of the blackout, but I'm doing my best to give you the downs and markers. Ball's on the right hash mark. On the 23-yard line, 2 receivers to the top for South Gibson, and in standard set back behind them. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to CJ. No, Dustin calls his own number. He rumbles forward and picks up first down. Hornets doing a good job right there. Dustin Moore calls his own number and rumbles forward for first down yardage. Ball will be placed right on the 20-yard line. But pretty good right there. I like it.
Yeah, that's, like I said, I'm just glad we didn't do the pitch again.
5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 7, the Bulldogs 14. A couple score updates for you. Haywood County 13, O'Brien 0. USJ 14, Harding Academy 0. Man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff. No, looking to throw.
He's there.
And pass is incomplete. They slipped a guy out. And
he was wide open.
He just underthrew. Tommy, if Dustin had not underthrew, the intended receiver was Calum. He did everything he could to get a hand on it. But if he had not, if the ball had not been underthrown, it was a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, no doubt. That was when I saw him when he broke open. I said he's wide open, and like I said, the ball's wet. It's hard to get a good grip to throw accurate on these.
All right, 2 to the bottom and 2 to the top. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running, breaks one tackle, still running forward, and Crazy Legs will run forward. Tommy, I can't tell really how many yards he picked up.
Yeah,
I'm depending on the officials here.
Looks about like 4.
It's going to be 5 yards.
5 yards. There we go.
All right, going to be a 5-yard gain on second down, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for your Hornets. Ball is directly on the 15-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Last score update I got from Mr. Osborne is USJ 14, Harding Academy 14.
14. Harding done come back.
All right, 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Man in motion is Badin. And going to be a handoff. No, McAllister takes the run around the right side. No, it's a foot race to the end zone. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown! Hornets number 6, Calum Rich around the right end. Walks, breaks one tackle, and walks into the end zone. We fix to have a tied ball game, baby. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Woo! I like it, brother. I like it. All right, Rich on for the hold. Hardwick on for the kick, and Moore on for the snap. Snap. Bad snap. No, he's just going to roll out. Looking for it. Going to try to go to the corner of the end zone. He gets in. Conversion is good. What?
They're saying he slid.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, man.
You have got to be kidding me. That's a terrible call. Absolutely terrible call. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. We're going to a break.
Hi, I'm Ian Soranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're telling him loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
Sonic's Cheeseburger and Handmade Onion Rings have been a classic duo for years. Almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say. Like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part out. Seriously? Can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Alrighty, South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. Tommy, they botched it was a bad
snap.
Bad snap. Caleb picked it up, and he just outran everybody to the corner of the end zone. Coach in the box says that he slid feet first and was not in, so they called him down. But nonetheless, a little funky ball right here, and the Bulldogs do a good job right there of falling on it.
You know, that's the case.
Oh, it's South Gibson football.
Flags.
Who recovers it? Number 6, Caleb Rich comes up with the ball. It'll be first down. Hornets flags everywhere. They ripped Caleb's helmet off, knocked him down. Woo!
Yeah, going back to that extra point, that's a extra converted to in the pros, but in high school, wherever your slide is where it stays.
Oh no, they wrong.
What happened?
Well, they're going to give it Milan. That's going to be Milan's ball. All right. There's personal fouls. There were 5 flags that came in on the personal foul there. Might be an ejection. So that'll back them up 15 yards.
And the official made the wrong signal. He was given the sideline. Isn't that for sideline?
Yeah, he was given.
Yeah, but it's a personal foul. Bad thing is, Milan retains possession. So just under 4.5 minutes to go to halftime.
All righty, I think both teams still have all their timeouts. If the scoreboard is correct, which I guess the ball on spot of the scoreboard's not working, but
right.
I think both teams still have all 3 timeouts. South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. Score update for you here. Thanks, Michael. I know you're tuning in, brother. I appreciate it. Crockett 13, Dyersburg 13.
Wow.
That's a big game right there.
Yes, sir.
Can you believe Crockett County may end up as the 4th seed in their region?
No, not after not the team that we saw.
Is that believable?
Of course, they did have that hard match with Covington, and but yeah, that's a tough division over there.
All right, ball will be placed on the 29-yard line of Milan, deep down in their own territory, and they got new back in there. Number 1 back there, Weathers, for the Bulldogs. All right, snap. Going to be a handoff to Weathers. Weathers looking for running room. Breaks it outside and will be brought down, but not before picking up about 4 yards around the left end. Goes number 1, Jamari Weathers, the senior. No, excuse me, he's a junior. He's Jamari. We haven't seen him tonight. He's 5'9" and 165 pounds. Good looking little run right there around the left side.
Yeah. The Hornets are probably, upset about the call there a minute ago, but, the one thing they need to get mad about it.
That's right.
Just get mad and play that much harder.
All righty, standard I formation. Ballard back in for the Bulldogs. Snap, and they're going to hand it to him. Ballard looking for running room, going to finally be brought down, but not before picking up first down yardage on the knock right for the Bulldogs. Be first down for the Bulldogs. Tommy, I'm going to tell you something, and this might be spiteful. I don't. Maybe why I'm in here and not on the field. I'm going to tell my defense that somebody else other than Anthony Ballard's going to beat me.
Yeah.
I'm taking him away regardless. Whatever I have to do, I'm taking him away. Going to be handoff again to Ballard. Ballard breaks it and breaks not enough. Going to be brought down, but not before picking up about 5 yards. Goes number 8, Anthony Ballard.
Yeah, I'm with you. Make Lockhart beat you with the arm or do something. But you got to be key. And of course, there's 9 other teams this year that had the same philosophy, I guess.
All right, I formation for the Bulldogs. They're going to hand it again to a little bit different running back this time. I didn't see who was in there.
He did not get the first down.
He did not convert it. So stood him up right there at the line of scrimmage. That was number 37 was the ball carrier, and that was Anfernie.
Well, now
I don't. A Lambert is the ball carrier.
They're going to now. If I was South Gibson right now, I'm not going to have 8 men in the box. I'm going to have 8 men between stacked.
Right.
Because Lockhart's fixing to take that and go straight forward again.
And he did. Good call, Tommy. And he did exactly what you said he was going to do and rumble forward.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that was a great call, Tommy. Tommy, I knew I hired you for a reason. We keep you around here for more than your looks, that's for sure.
Well, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but when they've done it every time on 3rd down and less than 3, they've run that quarterback straight up. It's pretty evident what's coming.
Right. All right, first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball is on the 46-yard line. South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. Snap, be hand off to Ballard. Hit in the backfield.
There you go.
What a play right there. Number 63, Hayden Horn, snuck through there and smacked him as soon as he got the ball in his hands. Great play right there by number 63, Hayden Horn. He should have been a senior spotlight tonight, but he was not due to
we'll get him next week.
All right, great play right there. That's the second tackle for loss by number 63, Hayden Horn.
Just give us a little extra to talk about next week.
Second down and long for the Bulldogs. Ball is placed on the 44-yard line. The big running back, Ballard, is back there again. Two receivers to the top and one to the bottom. Going to hand the ball off to Ballard. Ballard looking for a crease. Finds a little bit, but not enough for first down yardage. It'll bring about a 5-yard carry. Goes number 8, Anthony Ballard. That'll put the ball right on the 50-yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6, a long 6 or a short 7 for the Bulldogs. Two receivers to the top, one to the bottom. 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the first half of action. And Lockhart out of shotgun now. Takes the snap. Going to throw out on a screen pass. Going to be caught and tries to get up the field and does not. Pass was caught on the screen by Mayberry. He got up the field, but only for 1. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 4 for the Bulldogs. And tick, tick, tick. 1:24 left in the first half here, Tommy. And I think Morris is going to let this ball run and call a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock.
Probably so.
To give South Gibson less time to throw the ball. No, they're going to line up and go for it. I take that back.
They better bunch in the middle. That's what they're fixing to do again. Like I said, I would keep man-to-man coverage on my receivers and have everybody bunched in the middle.
Good call, Tommy. 60 seconds left. 15-8. Here we go. And they try to get them to jump off sides, and they do not. So they called a timeout with 1 second left on the clock. Tommy, they fooled me. Morris fooled me. I thought the punt team was coming on. So we have a timeout on the field with 54 seconds left in the first half of action.
Well, now they may bring them out after this timeout. They may bring out the punt team.
All righty. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pest and termite. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite and pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
All righty. Looks like Milan's lined up to go for this. They take the snap. Going to be a scramble to Ballard. Ballard rumbles forward, and he's going to be
close.
Sure, it's going to be close, Tommy.
Yeah.
It's going to be close, Tommy.
Yeah.
He fell right near.
That's going to be a left foot, right foot mark right there, just depending on which one he gets. I think he's short.
I don't know, Tommy. The officials are gonna stop and measure this, and I can't really tell from here. It's close. It's really close.
If he got it, it's by the
hair of his teeth.
Yeah.
All righty, the chain gang comes on to measure this for the referees, and
oh man,
wait a minute. He got it by an inch.
Yeah.
He got it by 1 inch. He got it by 1 inch. So first down, Bulldogs. They did a direct snap to Ballard right there, and he rumbled forward and picked up the first down. So first down, Bulldogs. Ball will be placed on the 44-yard line right in the middle of the field. Bulldogs are moving from right to left on your screen. 45 seconds, tick, tick, tick here. 43 seconds. All right, they're going to direct snap again to Ballard here. And they're the ball's loose. Going to be a handoff. There's a fumble on the ground. Who's got it?
South Gibson
Who's
got
the
that
football? It's a scrum for it.
Oh, they're marking. They're giving it back to Milan. I don't know how that happened. I thought that South Gibson player was on top of that.
What do we have here, Tommy?
They gave the ball back to Milan. Loss of a half a yard.
It sure did look like Milan or South Gibson had that football. We have a timeout on the field with 33 seconds left here in the first half. South Gibson's down by 1. It's South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. And Tommy, on that play right there, Ballard took the snap and bobbled it and tried to hand it off, and they misexchanged they had a bad exchange between the players, or between Ballard and I think it was number 1. It was intended to carry the ball there, and he dropped it, and it looked like South Gibson player was on it, but I'm not going to talk about the refs. They're down there and we're up here.
That's right.
We see it. They're right there on top of it. So
I'm looking over here. Apparently, injury to South Gibson, number 54, Marcus Jackson. I don't know which play he got hurt on, but looks like he's being tended to over there on the sideline.
Good observation, Tommy. I keep you around for a reason. All right, second down and long for the Bulldogs, and going to come out of shotgun does Lockhart with Big Ballard behind him. And Tommy, just looking at him, man, he looks like a horse, man. He got big old long legs.
Yeah, he's like I said, he you can tell by looking out on the field which one he is. It's not hard to spot.
Oh no, it don't take you long to figure it out. All right, Lockhart under center here, second down, and if you got anything up your sleeve, a little trickery, you might see it right here. 29 seconds left in the first half here. Lockhart takes the snap, looking to throw, pressured immediately, going to be down. Number 16, Levi Schlesinger, sacked, brought him down way in the backfield.
Timeout, coach.
And are we going to have a timeout?
No, don't look like it. They letting the clock run. I thought South Gibson may take the timeout.
Levi Schlesinger through the middle of the offensive line of the Bulldogs and brought him down with fury. That's going to bring an end to the first half. South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. We'll have a recap of the first half right after this. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-timing Tommy McClain. You're watching
Too Wet Tommy McClain.
Too Wet Tommy. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you. Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com. BackStakeChannel.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994. Hi, I'm Ian Isoranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
It's the end of summer clearance. Sarah Jackson is at it one more time, saving you thousands, giving you the best no-hassle shopping experience. Right now, get 0% for 72 months, or look at the price and take 20% off on new Chevy Malibus, Cruises, Trax, Spark, or Sonics. You heard right, 0% for 72 months, or take 20% off Chevy's most popular models. It's the end of summer clearance, only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got. Yeah. I want to see more dunks. Yeah. In buffalo sauce. Yeah. Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only participating Sonic drive-ins.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
The name Carlock Nissan of Jackson carries a lot of weight in this town and around West Tennessee. But when you have the type of new inventory like the all-new 2017 Nissan Maxima SR sedan or the very classy 2017 Altima 2.5 SV sedan, it should come as no surprise. In the market for a previously owned vehicle? Check out the 2016 Nissan Rogue SV SUV, just waiting for you to take it home. It all starts with you at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, outer boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
Football.
High school football.
Right, come on, bring it! Left, Blue 58! Blue
Alrighty, folks, we're back in the saddle with you again. Had to take a break and get things cleared away here. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left before the start of the second half of action. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics and what's been a good ball game. Tommy, I kind of thought this might come. You know, we've had a bunch of these with Milan over the years.
Right.
But here's what I want to say, and this is important, really, really important. There have been a bunch of times that South Gibson has played Milan really close in the first half of a ball game.
Right.
Milan goes in the locker room, sprinkles a little prairie dust, feed them some down. I don't know if they put a flea collar on them. I don't know if they take the leash off of them. I don't know if they trim their toenails. It's slowing them down. I don't know, but Milan always has come out in the second half and dominated against South Gibson.
Yeah.
South Gibson wants to win this ball game. They're going to have to play better than they did in the first half in the second half.
Right. Well, we talk about whatever pep talks. They make adjustments. You go in, you look, and you talk to the other coaches and say, hey, what are they doing that we So they make adjustments, and it's whoever makes the adjustment, the better adjustments is usually what happens. But I don't think you can motivate the players anymore. Like I said, what do you do if you coach Stidham? What do? You go in there, hey fellas, we're playing Milan. That's your rival. If we don't win, we go to Memphis. If we win, we stay at home. It's not a whole lot more motivating. And same thing with Coach Morris over there. He's telling his players the same thing. Hey, we gonna play here next week, or whenever the playoffs start, or we going to go to Memphis. It's the same thing. So it's just about who makes the adjustments.
Well, it seems like to me it's obvious that the teams are pretty well evenly matched as far as horses. And, Tommy, I think this is the first time in the last several years that Coach Stidham has had enough horses that he could run a race with Milan.
Right.
And, he's been playing with a short stick, a shorter stick than Morris, just because, quite frankly, Milan had a lot more athletes than we've had.
Yeah.
And that's not the case this year.
Right.
We've got some players, and we got some kids that want it, and I think it's going to come down to who wants it more.
Right.
Who wants to win the ball game more than the other team? And I think it's South Gibson.
And I hope so. South Gibson's got a number of seniors, and have they won? Have they beat Milan in their 4 years?
No.
And that's something the senior leadership, I'm sure they're telling, hey, fellas, we want to beat these guys before our career is over. And, that hopefully that's what is the seniors are taking the lead down there, and they're telling everybody, hey, we want this game.
All right. Hard to argue with any of that. 2 minutes and 15 seconds before the start of the second half. I'm going to give you the scoreboard that I have to this point. Tip our hat to Mr. Osborne for hooking us up with some scores. I've got Crockett County 20, Dyersburg 13 at the half. I've got USJ and Harding Academy all tied up at 14 at the half.
Avery Williamson in the house, number 50.
That is the last two score updates that I got from Mr. Osborne.
I was wondering how much USJ was going to have coming into this week, because they had a hard-fought match last week against Lausanne, yeah. You want to talk about a team. I know they're private schools, but they match up with about anybody in the state. Lausanne does.
Right. Well, a cold, wet, and rainy night here, and it looks like Tommy, the referee's out there standing right on the 50-yard line, and Tommy, it looks like to me that they're walking on water.
Yeah.
They're standing in a puddle.
Well, I'm never going to say I've seen any referee that I thought could walk on water, but I'm not feeling sorry for him right now, being out there in that rain.
Well, Hornets are coming back on the field. You can hear the cowbells ringing and the fans cheering. Tommy, what a crowd that South Gibson brought.
They did.
Considering the weather. If this had been a clear blue in 22, I'm telling you there would have been 3,000 people here.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said, and we made the note earlier, I think there's more fans here on the visitor side than there is home side. But
I guarantee you could fit every one of the fans from Milan in one section of their bleachers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt.
And even one of the small sections. They had not brought very many people to tonight's game.
And and I'm, of course, like I said, the only thing we can lend to that is it's because of the weather. I mean, they're a playoff team. You want to see your team go to the playoffs. You want to see them to finish out well. They've not had the season that they've had in the past, but still, they're in the run for the playoffs. So.
Yeah, and Tommy, you talk about Milan's losses. I mean, Trenton's a good team.
They are.
And that was a funky game. There was some weird stuff that happened in that game. Trenton's a good team.
Yeah.
We know firsthand Trenton's a good team.
Oh, yeah.
We also know firsthand that Covington's a good team.
Exactly.
You can't slide them for the Covington loss. And the only loss on their schedule that's really just surprising to me is the Lexington loss.
Yeah.
That's the only one. Huntington. I think it's the best team in 1A in the entire state.
Huntington's probably one of the best teams outside of probably Haywood in West Tennessee.
Right. There's no shame in that, and the Milan Huntington rivalry has been long. And you know, it's kind of funny because Milan went. You know, Huntington came here last year, and Milan beat the snot out of them. And they go to Huntington this year, and Huntington beats the snot out of them. You know, so it's one of them old rivalries between the Mustangs and the Bulldogs.
They're not far apart. They're just right down the road. You know, Huntington's not that. You just go down the road to McKenzie and then to Huntington.
Well, no. You got to go through Atwood and then Huntington.
Well, that's true.
Actually, I travel that road all the time. It's Atwood. My friends at GNC Supply over in Atwood in West Carroll, and then Macklis Mooresville. The locals call it Mackey, and then you get to Huntington.
See, I go the long way.
Do you really?
Yeah, I go.
Why would you go that way if you're going to Huntington?
Well, I don't. If I'm going to Huntington, if I'm going from my house, I go the other way. But if I'm here and I'm going to Huntington, I would go through McKenzie and then turn.
Adds like 15 minutes to the trip.
Well, you know, I like
the
driving.
scenery.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're 90 seconds before kickoff. We're 90 seconds before kickoff. We're going to take a break and bring you second half action here in just a second. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Bring us in, Tommy.
Do it.
I said, bring us in.
All right. South Gibson has warmed up over in the left-hand end zone, and now have come over to their side of the field, and we're fixing to have action. Milan will be receiving the ball first, going from right to left.
Back deep for the Bulldogs, number 12, Devontae Harris, number 2, Dylan Baker.
Surprisingly, like I said, we were talking about it earlier, only one turnover in the game, an interception by South Gibson's only turnover so far. Milan has come close to two questionable turnovers that on fumble recovers, but pretty clean game for the messy conditions.
All right, back deep for the Bulldogs is number 12. That's Heron, and number 2, Mayberry. All right, we got it all teed up here. And kick. We're going to kick it right to the middle, and will be fielded cleanly by number 25, looking for running room, and he falls down right on the 35-yard line. Goes number 25, Johnny Littles. So the Bulldogs will take over possession, moving from right to left on your on your radio dial at the moment, or on your phone or your laptop or iPad, or however you're listening to us. Bulldogs first and go from the 35-yard line. Ball is on the left hash mark. The Bulldogs are in the all purple, and all of South Gibson players are in white except for number 6. He's in mud. You can't even see his number.
Yeah.
All right, Bulldogs line up in the eye with Big Ballard back there, and hand the ball off to him, looking for running room. He stood up right there, right at the line of scrimmage.
Modest game, probably maybe a yard and a half.
Number 52 right there was the man to get a hold of him, and that's the senior Griffin Brown, the 6'3", 395-pound defensive tackle for the Bulldogs. That's going to be a 1-yard gain for the Bulldogs. Standard set here again. Out of the eye, receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Snap. Going to hand it off again to Ballard. Ballard looking for running room. And no, sir. Nothing cooking there. And they stop him again right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 3rd down and long for the Bulldogs, Tommy. And Tommy, I like the call right here from Coach Stidham. If I ever got to tip my hat, somebody else other than Anthony Ballard's going to beat us, and that's a fact.
Yes, sir.
We're going to hit him every play. Somebody other than that dude is going to beat us. I don't care. We're not going to let him beat us.
All right, be watchful for this quick wide receiver screen here.
Snap.
Nope. Going to go right back to Ballard
again.
Get him to the outside.
Outside. Looking
no good.
No good. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, but nowhere near enough for the first down. That'll put the Bulldogs 4th down in about 3.
Well, are they bringing out the punting?
And it looks like the punt unit's coming on for the Bulldogs.
Okay, if they do not punt, like I said, I bunch everybody up the middle because they ain't going to run that quarterback screen, but it looks like they're going to play smart and punt it away this time. Although your punter is your quarterback.
A little bit of a weird format.
Yeah, watch for a fake. Watch for a pass on this play.
All right, back deep is Rich and McAllister. Back deep is Rich and Sharp. And we have a discussion on the field, waiting on a dry ball.
Dry ball, yeah. Yeah, I would watch for the trick. I would Lockhart is your punter, and you got 2 guys lined up over there like they going out for passes. So I would watch for the trick play here.
They got too many men on the field, Tommy. No, they don't. I take that back.
Yeah, I just kind of
snap it, and they kick it away. And Rich fields the punt, looking for running room, and we'll be swallowed up by a whole pack of dogs. Maybe picked up 1 after fielding the punt. Kind of a weird punt right there, Tommy.
Yeah.
The angle of the ball. It took typically when you see those shot putts, what I call them,
right,
where the needle of the ball goes straight up, it'll arc back down and come back down. And that ball didn't do it. But I can tell you, because of personal experience, that the kid that fielded that punt has seen that a million times because I'm the one kicking it to him.
Right.
10:28 left here in the 3rd quarter of action. South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. South Gibson comes out.
Defense did their job. Now offense.
In a little bit of a different formation. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister takes a run right up the middle and will pick up about 7 yards straight up the middle. Goes number 23, Crazy Legs, Dre McAllister. Nice run right there, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
And Tommy, if you notice, Tommy, you're not going to believe this. We have a tight end in the game. Can you believe it?
No.
We have a tight end in the game.
Wow. No, I can't believe it.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for your Hornets. Going to be 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Snap. It'll be a handoff again to McAllister. And McAllister looking for running room, still
be close
for yards.
I think he might have got it.
He may have close to 1st down yardage. They may have to stop and measure this, Tommy.
Yeah.
No, they're calling it.
Measured it.
1st down, Hornets. 2 carries in a row for McAllister right between the tackles. Ball will be on the 36-yard line. 1st down, Hornets.
Yeah,
I like it, Tommy.
The side judge, I measured that one. He said it was good.
All righty. 9:36 left in the 3rd. South Gibson trailing by 1 point, 14-13. Another end set here for the Hornets. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room around the right side. Gets up the field and
just stepped out of bounds.
Going to be about an 8-yard gain around the right end. Goes number 6, Caleb Rich.
Yeah, I thought he got a little too close sideline. One more step and he's gone.
No, Tommy, I take that back. They're going to credit him with 7 yards on that carry. And Tommy, they ran a jet play to the short side of the field.
Hey,
it's a little strange. 9:21 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 3 for your Hornets. Ball is on the right hash mark. And same set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp looking for running room. Rumble straight forward and picks up another 1st down, Hornets.
Right on the 50-yard line.
And Sharp will fall forward or rumble forward all the way to the 50-yard line. And Tommy, things are getting a little chippy.
Yeah.
So another fresh set of downs for your Hornets, Tommy. A pretty good-looking drive going right here so far. We've got five plays and about 25 yards and two fresh sets of downs. All right, another funky formation here for the Hornets. The tight end to the top of the screen, man in motion. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room and not going to pick up much right there, Tommy. He may rumble forward for about 2 for the carry around the right end. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 for your Hornets. Ball again is on the right hash mark. We can't get off that right hash mark.
Yeah, we were talking about the adjustments, and that's one of the adjustments they made, because that play right there is the same play that they've scored on twice. South Gibson scored on that same play twice. So Milan's went in and they made adjustments, and still 2-yard gain. But
Tommy, do you know who that tight end is down there?
I do not.
That's Creighton Wood.
All right.
All right, here we go. Same set here. Man in motion is Rich. Be a handoff to Sharp, and Sharp does a good job. He got hit in the backfield. Did a good job right there, rumbling forward. He got hit behind the line of scrimmage by number 6, Christian Wright for the Bulldogs, but rumble forward for about 2 yards, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 5 for your Hornets. 7 minutes and 58 seconds left in the third quarter of action. South Gibson 13, the Bulldogs 14. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time and Tommy McClain. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We're live here at Johnny Hale Stadium in Milan, Tennessee. All right. That funky set again here for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room around the left side. Finds some. Cuts up the field. Breaks one tackle. Rumbles forward. First down! Hornets around left end. Goes number 23, Dr. Dre Crazy Legs McAllister. Be the 3rd first down of the game for your Hornets. Tommy, the Hornets are putting together a nice looking drive here, brother.
Sir. Hey, nothing fancy. Just moving the ball. Moving the ball down the field. And, hey, I want to give a shout-out to, I noticed in the pregame warm-ups, Mr. Benson was out there kicking, so I'm glad to see that. Dallas?
Oh, yeah. Dallas Benson, Great kid, man.
Yeah, he was out doing some kicking before the game, and glad to see that.
All right, going to be a handoff to Rich around the right end. Rich looking for running room.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back.
We have a run around the right end for about 17 yards, but, Tommy, we got a flag now.
First flag of the game.
We have a hold against
second
South
flag
Gibson. So
negates a first down run. Yeah, so from 10-yard first down run, going to be about bringing it way back. It's going to be about. Gosh, they marked the hold from behind the line of scrimmage, so, well, there we go, going back. It's going to be about first down and 20, going back to that 50-yard line.
Ball will be placed on the 50-yard line for your Hornets. It'll be a first down and 20 after the holding call. Tommy, I didn't see the hold. I don't know if it happened or not. I didn't see it.
It happened on the left-hand side. Is where the referee threw the flag at, but I didn't see it either. But
all right, going to be a quarterback keeper. He called his own number right there, Tommy, and looked to get up the field, and will be tackled in the backfield for a loss of about a yard. Good defensive play there by the Bulldogs. So it'll bring up 2nd down and Humboldt.
Yeah, one little play like that, just, everything, your timing gets, you got the timing down, you're going, picking up positive yard, and then all of a sudden something bad happens and everything goes out of whack.
Yeah, those holding calls sometimes are drive killers. All right, standard set here for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Rich. Rich looking for running room, cuts up the field, lowers his shoulder, lays the boom, and picks up about 8 yards around the right end. Goes number 6, Calum Rich. So that'll bring up 3rd down and
about 15, about 14.
Yeah, 3rd down and about 14 on the carry around the right side for Rich. 6:03 left in the third. South Gibson trailing by 1. Ball is on the 40. 1, 2, 3 yard line. And Tommy, the field is so nasty.
Yeah.
You can't even see the hash marks. They're gone.
You know what I would love to see is and I don't know if they'll do it, but I'd love to see a slant pass to Corbin right now.
All right, going to be a handoff to Badin. Badin looking for running room around the right side, and he will be pushed out of bounds after about a 8-yard gain. Goes number 21, Cameron Badin.
Yeah. They're in fourth down territory. They're not going to punt. They're going to, I don't think.
And looks like
I say that, and they're going to go out and punt.
The punt unit comes on the field. So back deep to receive the punt is number 12 for the Bulldogs. That is Herron, Devontae Herron. Tommy, he made some plays for him tonight.
Yeah. Levi could do
snap.
Ooh, bad snap.
And got it away. Nice punt there by Herron and calls a fair catch.
Yeah.
And that will pin them down right on the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
All right, back live with you here. The Bulldogs way deep down in their own territory. First and go from the 10-yard line. All right, Ballard back there. They're in that same I formation. And Ballard takes the handoff looking for running room, and he squirts forward, and he got a nice little shiver step to him, Tommy.
Yeah.
And did a good job there, sides those little quick steps, looking for a lane, and picks up about 8 yards on that carry. Nice carry there by Ballard.
Yeah, and he gets in there, and he kind of turns his body sideways and kind of just slices through there. But the fans cheering for the defense to do it just one more time.
All right. That was a false start.
Snap. Yeah, they finally called it.
Finally get a call right there. They missed one earlier. They missed one earlier, but they called it right. And Tommy, you know who that was on, don't you? Ballard.
Ballard, yeah. I'm going to tell you, hats off to Coach Morris, though. One thing that his team does not get a lot of these
penalties.
Mental penalties like false starts, offside, stuff like that. They're well coached as far as being patient up there.
All righty. Be second down and 7. Snap. It'll be a handoff to Ballard. Ballard looking to run.
He got
lowers
hit.
his shoulder and lays the boom. And Tommy, let's see if there's a holding call down there, but that kid had a fistful of jersey, but I'm not going to tell the refs how to do their job. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left here. South Gibson down by 1. South Gibson 13. The Bulldogs 14. Score updates for you here. USJ 27. Harding 14. Haywood County 20. O'Brien County 0. All right, bring up a third down and 8 for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers to the bottom. And Lockhart takes the snap. Going to hand it to Ballard, and Ballard's hit in the backfield and dropped. So that bring up a 4th down and long for the Bulldogs, Tommy.
Yeah, he did well to hold on to that ball because whoever was tackling him and the ball and everything.
Good job right there by the Hornets.
So the defense does their job one more time. It looks to probably come out with pretty good field position.
So back deep for the Hornets is Rich and Sharp. And number 3, Drake, is to kick it. I'll be coming after this ball if I'm South Gibson. And they got it. They got it. Ball's loose. We're going to have the ball on the 3-yard line. First down. Hornets, what a play, Tommy. I told you there was going to be a special teams play. South Gibson will have the ball on the 3-yard line. First down, Hornets. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a spark we needed right there, brother.
Is Drake their normal punter? Because, Lockhart was the punter on the last punt.
I'm not sure, man.
So I didn't know. But, not a turnover, but just as good as a turnover to me.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Ball on the 3-yard line. And Tommy, if you're South Gibson right here, you want to punch it in.
Oh, yeah,
You've got to punch this ball in. You can't trust a field goal. You've got to punch it in. And please, for the love of Pete, do not run the pitch play.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, South Gibson takes a snap under center.
Yeah.
Justin Moore calls his own number and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets! Wow, Tommy,
Yeah.
I'm about to fall over dead.
You know,
we have a tight end in the game, and we
they
took a snap under center.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my cardiologist.
Well, not only they just took the play right out of Milan's book. The same play that they've been killing us on with the quarterback just keeping it running right up, did the same play right there.
Oh, wow, what a thing of beauty that was. Receiver to the top for the Hornets on the 2-point conversion here. Man in motion is Rich, and McAllister scraps forward. Conversion is good with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter of action. South Gibson 21, the Bulldogs 14. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, outer boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall.
All right, that's going to have to wait. Kick is away. Ball is on the ground, and will be fielded by 25 looking, and will be tackled at the 36-yard line. The Bulldogs will take over first and goal from the 36-yard line. Ball will be on the left hash mark. South Gibson with its second lead of the game. South Gibson scored on its first possession to make it 7-0. The Bulldogs take their possession on the first play, go 62.5 yards, and gets tackled right on the half-yard line. And the next play, Ballard takes it into the end zone. It was tied up 7-7. South Gibson goes 3 and out its next possession. The Bulldogs go 3 and out on its next possession. Then the Bulldogs drive down the field and score. South Gibson drives down the field and scores and misses the PAT. It was 13-14 at halftime. South Gibson takes over possession here, drives down the field and scores. Now the Bulldogs have the second possession of the second half here. All right, snap. Going to be a handoff to Ballard. Ballard looking for running room and going to be tackled by a whole swarm of Hornets. Picked up about 3 yards around the right end. Goes number 8, Anthony Ballard.
Yep.
Tommy, I didn't know I could talk that fast. I was ringing it off, brother. Second down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Ball is right in the middle of the field on the 39-yard line, I'm going to call it. I can't really see. I'm just going to guess. There's no hash marks. 2 receivers to the bottom for the Bulldogs in the I formation. Ballard, Lockhart takes his snap and just scrum up right up the middle. And he picks up 8 yards on that.
Yeah.
Goes number 9. Taylor Lockhart on the quarterback sneak. It's the ugliest play in football, but it's almost impossible to stop.
Yeah, that's the first play they teach them in Pee Wee, football, whatever, is just quarterback, keep it right up the middle, follow your blocker. And but they've worked it to perfection tonight.
We've seen it run. Like 18 times.
Yeah.
Tommy, we have an official timeout here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am going to tell you this. I did not know that Coach Stidham knew that in the game of football you can actually take the snap from under center. I didn't know if he knew that. All right, here we go. 2 to the bottom. Standard I formation, going to be a handoff to Ballard. Ballard gets hit at the line of scrimmage and will fall forward for about a yard.
Yeah.
And Tommy, it looked like it was Schlesinger back there that hit him, and he fell forward for about 2 yards, Tommy. I like it.
Yeah.
No, that was Chandler Carey.
Hey.
Number 11, Chandler Carey back there.
They're going to give him about 2 almost.
1 minute and 50 seconds left in the third. South Gibson nursing a 7-point lead. All right, a little bit different formation here for the Bulldogs. Lockhart takes the snap, goes over his head, and wisely just falls on it. Does number 9 Lockhart. And Tommy, that's like getting a personal foul called before the snap, because not only do you lose the possession, but you lose about 10 yards. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 17 for the Bulldogs.
Right.
Tommy, that really helps South Gibson right there.
Yeah, no doubt. And like I said, they've already messed up my score, so might as well go ahead and score about 50 more points since my score is off now.
Your score's out of whack.
Yeah, it's out of whack. I can't win. They scored 1 more point than I thought. So
now, you know when you take me to dinner, I'm ordering. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Quick to the bottom. Going to be a screen pass out here to number 12, and did a good job right there. Going to be sniffed out well by the Hornet defense. It looked like number 4, Quasimodo, Josh Casagro gets over there first, and then cleaning him up was number 21, Badin.
Somebody hurt on the field.
And Tommy, we have a Hornet injured on the field. We will pause while they tend to the player. Hopefully it's not too serious. We have it's an injured Bulldog. I take that back.
Yeah.
Hopefully he is okay. That's number 12 down there, Heron. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pest and termite. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite and pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
All right, folks, we're back live with you here. I'm happy to report that number 12, Devontae Heron, has gotten up under his own power and is walking off. I don't have any idea what or why or where, but he's walking off on his own power. That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
That is always a good sign. All right, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and long for the Bulldogs, and the punt unit comes on the field. And, Tommy, if you've ever had a time for a trick play, they had an awful lot of time to set that up. So, you know, the coaches had a lot of time to set that up before this. So back deep for the Hornets is number 23, McAllister, and number 25, a Sharp. So number 3 is going to kick this ball away. That's Austin Drake. All right, ball is live. And they snap it to him, and Drake gets it away.
That's not Drake. That's Lockhart, isn't it?
Number 3? No, you're right. It is Lockhart. Take that back. I thought it was number 3, Tommy. You're correct.
Well, that's what's confusing to me. Number 3 was the one that had the ball blocked down here near the goal line, but Lockhart punted before that. So I don't know if that's why it always throws me off is when your quarterback goes back and is your punter, you always have that chance of the trick play, the pass or whatever. But
all righty. South Gibson will take over possession. Ball will be placed on the 21-yard line on the right hash mark. South Gibson 21, the Bulldogs 14 with 29 seconds left in the third quarter of action. All righty, we have a receiver to the top and a receiver to the bottom, empty backfield. Man in motion is McAllister. McAllister takes a snap around the left side, gets up the field, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, and cutting up the sideline. Finally breaks another tackle. It's a foot race, cuts it back across the middle. Holy smokes, what a run! Number 23, McAllister. It's a foot race to the end zone. They finally going to bring him down. Yes, they catch him right on the 15-yard line. First down, Hornets. Wow, what a run by number 23, Crazy Legs McAllister. That one's for the highlight reels,
yes,
baby.
Yes, sir. That was a heck of a run. But I'm going to tell you what, number 14, Karsten Kyle, I don't know how he caught him, but he caught him.
I think McAllister.
Cutback.
I think McAllister's legs were just completely shot.
Yeah, that cutback. But like I said, number 14 come up and caught him. I thought he was gone.
All righty, the Hornet fans getting fired up, man. They're pumped up, and the Hornet faithful getting rowdy here. We have a timeout by South Gibson. We're going to take that timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside. No, it's the end of the third quarter. South Gibson 21, the Bulldogs 14. We'll be right back.
Sonic's Cheeseburger and Handmade Onion Rings have been a classic duo for years. Almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say. Like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part out. Seriously? Can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
All righty. Tommy, South Gibson with all the momentum right now.
Yes, sir.
We got 12 minutes left. Can South Gibson pull this out?
Yeah.
Can South Gibson pull this out? They're getting loud and rowdy over here. Tommy, you can feel the energy in the stadium.
Yeah, and the rain has quit.
And yeah, the rain has quit. There's no drizzle left. I'm going to take my frog cogs off.
Well, the cheerleader, I wasn't even sure we had the cheerleaders. They all bundled up. I didn't even know they were here until just a few minutes ago.
All right, South Gibson has the ball on the 13-yard line here. Man in motion. Be a handoff to Sharp. Sharp rumbles forward and fights forward for about 4 yards. It's hard to see from here, but Tommy, what are they going to credit him with, brother? About 2 yards.
About 2 yards. And the first tackler CJ just went right under his arm. He come across. I don't know how he didn't hit him right across the face mask, but he went under his arm and picked up a couple of yards.
All right, so that'll bring up a second down and 9 for the Bulldogs. For the Hornets. We can still pick up a first down, Tommy.
Yeah.
So, all right, ball is on the 11 here. Man in motion is McAllister. It'll be a handoff. No, Moore calls his own number. He rumbles forward and gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up a third down and long here. Ball is on the right on the 10-yard line, Tommy. Left hash mark. Yeah. So it's kind of a funky play call here. We have a timeout on the field, and it looks like there's an injured player, man.
Yeah, another Bulldog, number 90.
All right, number 90 is a little shooken up, and he was pounding his fist there, Tommy, on the grass. I don't know. You got a name for me, brother?
Yeah, if I got my glasses, I do.
Okay, that's number 90. That's Leighton Klauser.
Klauser, yeah.
He's 6'1", 209. Big boy there.
Yeah.
295. So that's a big boy. We're going to take the timeout while they tend to the injured Bulldog. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Ian Usulanko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're telling them loose. Said.com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Usulanko with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
All right, folks, we're back live with you here. I'm happy to report to you again, Tommy. It looks like his right leg something. Yeah. But he did get up under his own power, and he's walking gingerly to the sidelines.
Right.
So hopefully, Mr. Klauser is not something permanent or serious.
All right. Safe play, I'd go back to the little counter that they scored on twice before. That's what I'd run right now.
All righty, here we go. For your Hornets, it's 3rd down and 7. And Tommy, if you can punch it in right here and make it 28-14, it's going to be huge.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be huge for you. All right. Snap. Hand off to McAllister. McAllister rumbles forward, Tommy, for a nice gain, but not going to be enough for first down. They marked him down, Tommy, right on the 6-yard line.
Do you even consider the field goal?
I think so.
I would. I
think so.
I know they had the botch snap earlier, and that's something to think about. But you're basically at just a little past extra point distance anyway. So a 10-point lead would be big in this. But
all right, it's 4th down and 5 right here, and this is going to be huge. And tried to draw them off sides, and they did not jump, so they take a timeout. We'll join them in that timeout. We'll be right back.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
If you see it, hear it, or read it in West Tennessee, Sarah of Jackson will beat it. Sarah will meet or beat any dealer's advertised price on a new Chevy, Cadillac,
Buick, GMC, Kia, or Pre-owned.
Nobody can match our service, price, or selection. We will not be undersold.
There's a reason Sarah's #1.
Get to Sarah of Jackson now on Stonebridge Boulevard and shop 24/7 at sarahjackson.com. Sarah of Jackson, one destination, so many choices.
All right, Tommy, it looks like the field goal unit is coming on.
Yeah, and this is the right call, I think.
Hardwick on for the kick, Rich on for the hold, and Moore on for the snap. All right, here we go. Snap, set, kick.
No good. Short.
And just a smidgen short.
Man.
Kick is no good. So the Bulldogs will take over possession way deep in their own territory with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in the contest.
Yeah, that's still the right call to make. The kicker he kicked way down low on the ball and got too much. He got under it too much, worried about the block, and just didn't have the distance because he kicked it so low. It's almost like using a 9-iron. He just got up under and got the ball up, but he just didn't get nothing on it. So
just didn't get enough on it.
Yeah, so to bring the ball out to the 20.
Oh, that's correct. The ball will go all the way out to the 20, right in the middle of the field. So the Bulldogs will take over possession first and go, and Ballard in at running back, Lockhart back there, and a little bit of a different set right here for the Bulldogs. Snap, the handoff to Ballard. No, Lockhart calls his own number, and the defense snips it out.
Yeah.
Number 72, number 88 right now, Creighton bringing the Woods. Snipped it out.
He does have a different number. I didn't know that. Guess that's because he's a tight end now.
He lined up as tight end, so they changed his number. All right, 9:50 left in the contest. South Gibson nursing a 1-touchdown lead. Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, defense will do it one more time.
All righty. 9:34 left here. Going to be a little scrum play up the middle, and he rumbled forward for about 4 yards on the quarterback sneaker.
Yeah, but
Tommy, I'm telling you, it's the ugliest play in football.
Yeah.
But dadgummit, it's effective as it can be.
Yeah, if you can't stop it, don't be surprised if they don't do it again.
So it'll bring up a third down. It'll bring up a third down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have the ball right in the middle of the field. They're moving from left to right. Tommy, we may get some. I think the radio station just joined us. So Ballard in back there takes the snap. No, looking to throw.
Pass
And fires it up to number 4. Makes the completion and will get first down yardage. The pass was complete to number 4, LaMarcus Jones for the Bulldogs. So that's a fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs. 8 minutes and 52 seconds left in the contest. For those of you that have just joined us, this is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean, and appreciate you guys tuning in via 101.5.
Yeah, I think that was the only about the third completion of the game, and the other 2 were both those quick screens. So,
all right, going to be hand off to Ballard. Ballard looking for running room around the left side, and going to be
pretty good job of bottling up.
Did a good job right there of setting the edge. Did the Hornets defense. So Ballard looked to cut up the field, lost his footing, and will fall forward, I guess, for about 2 yards. So to bring up a second down and 8. Ball is on the 34-yard line of Milan. So 2 receivers to the top now for the Bulldogs. All right. No, we have a new running back in there. Snap. And we have a
false start. The whole offense moved except for the center.
Yeah, false start. Good night, Tommy. Man, you made a bunch of good calls tonight. I'm going to have to tell Carlton to give you a raise. All right, 8 minutes and 8 seconds left. Milan with its only second penalty of the night for Milan. Yeah. They played a good, clean ball game. That'll back them up 5 yards. But I tell you what, South Gibson's defense will take it any way they can get it.
Well, they did have one extra. They had the personal foul on that the fumble scrum. They had the 15-yard personal foul, so actually third penalty.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call. All right, Ballard back in the game for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers to the top and come out of that. Oh, ball was way over his head, and Lockhart wisely just falls on it. Wow. That ball, Tommy, I don't think Lockhart was ready for it because the ball actually hit him in the helmet. It was very fieldable, but the center just, I don't know if he was ready for it or what, but the ball went right straight over his head, so that's like getting a personal foul call there. It's going to back them up way deep. It'll bring up a third down and Humboldt.
Yeah,
it's every bit of 30 yards.
Yeah.
Or 25, I know. 7:25 left in the contest. South Gibson 21, the Bulldogs 14, and Milan's not been the same football team in the second half they were in the first. All right, looking to throw, pressured, sack! Got him in the backfield. Who else? Number 16, Ali Abbas Schlesinger. What a play there by the Hornets defense. They came out and shut them down. Number 16, Schlesinger, cut through there and sacked him. 6:57 left in the contest. South Gibson 21, the Bulldogs 14. Tommy, we haven't said thank you to everybody yet. Thank you to Hometown Pharmacy in Medina, one of our fine sponsors. Also, Centennial Bank out of Medina. All righty. Back deep is
call timeout. I think they had some personnel changes. Had some guys trying to run off late. So South Gibson takes the timeout to avoid the penalty. So, yeah, they were having some guys trying to run off the field.
All righty, this is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. We have a timeout on the field. We will take it with them. We'll be right back.
There's a reason.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
All righty, we're back with you here. 6 minutes and 37 seconds left.
And remember that similar situation down here when the punt was blocked. So
that's right. And Tommy, if I'm South Gibson, I'm going after it again.
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't even have anybody back here to field it. I'm sending everybody after this punt. Everybody. Snap. And fields it.
Oh,
terrible punt. Absolutely terrible punt.
They're going to get the ball about the 22-yard line.
Botched he handled the snap clean, just got a bat. He shanked it terrible. It'll be a first down. The Hornets will have the ball on the 22-yard line, first and go.
That's a carryover play from the play that happened here. That was in his head right then, and that's what caused that ball to come out at such a bad angle. He was rushing it.
Once again, Tommy, another great point.
Thank you.
Another great point. Tommy, I may have to buy you a cheeseburger after this is over with. All right, the Hornets take over possession. Ball will be on the 21-yard line, left hash mark. South Gibson moving from right to left on your radio dial. 6:29 left in the contest. South Gibson with one timeout and a 1-point lead, or a one-score lead. Man in motion is McAllister. We have a flag.
You're going to get a motion penalty on the Hornets this time, I believe. Yeah, illegal shift.
Illegal shift on the Hornets. Who was it, Tommy?
I don't know, but one of the players just moved a little bit, and it's more like 2 men in motion type thing.
Okay, they weren't still. Basically, it's like a false start.
Yeah.
All right. 6:26 left here. It'll be 1st and 15 now. Ball is on the 26-yard line, left hash mark. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics, and we're also at 101.5. Man in motion is Badin. Handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room up the middle. Finds a little bit of room and rumbles forward for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, he got the original yards back anyway.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets. Tommy, South Gibson is shuffling players in and out in a hurry.
Hey, that's what you got to do. That's what Milan's done for years. You got to keep fresh legs in there. Still got your playmakers, but you got to keep fresh legs.
All righty. Ball is on the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 10. 5:52 left in the contest. Man in motion is McAllister. McAllister takes the handoff, looking for the left side. Breaks the tackle and walks into the end zone untouched. Touchdown! Hornets, what a run by number 23. Crazy legs. Dre McAllister around the left side. Touchdown! Hornets with 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in the contest. South Gibson extends its lead to 27-14.
Yeah,
what a run there by McAllister.
Yeah, that was designed for him to go a little further outside, but he saw the opening and cut back, and when he cut back, it was over. He had a wide open space between him.
All righty. Rich on for the hold and Hardwick on for the kick. Snap, set, kick.
Another short one.
And another short one, Tommy. He did not get it in. With 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in the contest, South Gibson 27, the Bullfrogs 14. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental.
All right, that'll have to wait. The ball is all teed up here, and Bell kicks it away, and ball will be. Oh man.
Yeah.
Tommy, I don't know if Bell could have done it any better.
Yeah.
It just, like the front half of the ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah. Good job by the whoever fielded the ball over there, just to let it go.
It was tough. That was a tough play there. So the Bulldogs will take over possession. They will have the ball on the 35-yard line. First and goal. Ball's right in the middle of the field. And 5 minutes and 42 seconds left. South Gibson nursing a 13-point lead here at Johnny Hale Stadium.
All right, it's time now for the DBs to kind of get on the horse, because look for Milan to start putting it up in the air a little bit.
All righty.
Down by 2 scores.
Ballard not in the game. You're right, Tommy. Looking to throw. Pass is completed out to number 25 there for the Bulldogs. That's Johnny Littles. He's a 5'11" senior for the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
and he's going to be. They're going to actually have to stop the clock to measure this.
Yeah, they went ahead and measured. He's the head referee made the motion of first down. They gave him way too much of a cushion right there.
All righty, the ball will be right on the 40-yard line there. Here we go. First and goal for the Bulldogs. Snap, looking to throw. Fires a quick snap. And same play again to number 25. And number 10, Stidham, Nolan Stidham out there on the tackle, Tommy.
Yeah, they're giving it. They're playing way far off the ball, and all he's doing is coming up and throwing that slant out. And what we should be doing on them quite a few times, but there's nobody within 10 yards when he catches the ball.
All right, Tommy, and you know what? This is a good call right here by Morris, because he's throwing quick passes.
Yeah, you're not trying to get it all in one play. You got plenty of time.
All right, there goes that quick scrum for the right straight up the middle, and tick, tick, tick. Tommy, I don't know that I like the call right there. I know they picked up 5 yards, but you've got 5 minutes left, and you're down by two touchdowns.
Right.
And that's just going to burn that clock. So I don't know that I like it. All right, going to be 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Bulldogs. Ballard back in the game. Snap. And the ball's loose. Who's got it? He lost the ball, and Tommy, he got back on it. Did Lockhart,
but
he fumbled the snap and fell back on top of it. So that tick, tick, tick. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game. South Gibson 27, the Bulldogs 14. The Bulldogs have pushed the ball into Milan territory.
Into South Gibson territory.
All righty, Ballard back in the game out of the I formation. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Snap. Will be a handoff to Ballard. Ballard breaks loose and going to be thumped, boy. So I don't know who was that, Tommy? Coming up. I don't know, Tommy. I can't make out the number who came in there and thumped him. I know who it was. It's number 5, Rudy Jenkins.
Yeah, Rudy
came in there and thumped him pretty good, Tommy. And I think that's Ballard on the ground.
Yeah, he met him shoulder pad to shoulder pad, I think.
And Ballard is hurt. Well, we're going to take a break while they tend to Ballard. I'm telling you, Tommy, he took a thumping right there. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We will be right back.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy, or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
All right, here we go. We're back live with you here, and I'm happy to report that Ballard got back up on his own feet, Tommy.
No, he didn't.
And he did not?
No, I thought it was, he got his bell rung, but he was moving off the field with his leg up in there like it was a leg injury. He was being propped up.
All right, 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top, and the quarterback just calls a scrum right there and pushes straight forward. And Tommy, he'll pick up about 4 yards on the push.
Yeah.
But Tommy, tick, tick, tick. They're not throwing the ball with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left here.
And you get one of your main weapons out of the game right now.
So it's going to be a receiver to the top and 2 to the bottom.
I'm hoping whoever the step up there, get up on him and pick it 6 on him.
Looking to throw, going to be pressured, and loses the ball. Who's on it? No, it's a scrum for it. Who's got the football? South Gibson's football after the push. First down, Hornets. Wow, what a play right there by the Hornets, and that will seal the deal.
Yes, sir.
South Gibson will have the ball on the 40-yard line, moving from right to left. Lockhart tried to roll out. There was nobody open. He started rolling. He lost the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with the ball, Tommy. There was a scrum for it.
There was 2 shots at it, and I don't know who ended up coming up with it, but we'll watch the video tomorrow and find out. But just great hustle play.
All righty, ball will be on the 40-yard line. South Gibson with a fresh set of downs and 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the biggest game of the year, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Milan week.
That's right, man. And this is, like I said, this means we're going to stay at home next week.
That's right, baby. Standard set for South Gibson. And Tommy, we have a
I don't know.
Whistle.
Yeah. I think somebody just threw up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's throwing up. Yeah, they stopped play.
All righty. So.
Yeah, he ain't through yet.
He's still letting him fly. All right. So I guess he has to come out. He has an injury. So on comes Nolan Stidham at quarterback. The sophomore comes in. South Gibson will come out in its standard set here. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. And what a beautiful feeling. All right, man in motion is McAllister. Be a handoff to Badin. Badin looking for running room. He rumbles forward and refuses to go down, lowers his shoulder, and picks up 3 or 4 extra yards. It'll be about a 9-yard gain for number 21, Cameron Badin.
Yeah, that's that same little counter play that, they've scored on twice. They ran it that time with Badin, and good yardage again. Pick up the bait.
All righty, the ball will be on the 48-yard line. Tick, tick, tick. 2 minutes and 49 seconds, Tommy. And I'm really surprised, right? I think, Tommy, I think Morris knows it's over with. He didn't even attempt to call a timeout, because that would have been an opportunity to call a timeout.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely. You get this first down, and you're just going to milk that much more off the clock.
All right, going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running.
Yeah, he got it.
He rumbles forward. First down, Hornets. Around left end goes number 23, Dre McAllister, picks up about 5 yards. It'll be a first down for the Hornets. Ball will be across the 50-yard line. It'll advance the ball all the way to the 48-yard line on the left hash mark. We want to thank everybody that's tuned in from the mothership on 101.5. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS and listening to 101.5 FM. 40 ball on the 48. South Gibson with a fresh set of downs. Standard set. Receiver to the top. Receiver to the bottom. And the clock is not running. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp rumbles forward.
He got a first down.
And still scrapping for yards. First down, Hornets.
Yeah. Somebody got to tell them.
South Gibson refuses to lay down.
Yeah, but you need to go ahead and go to the ground. Do not let them have a chance to pull that ball out.
Tommy, I think there's something wrong with the clock.
Yeah, I think so too. It's not.
They gave South Gibson.
Well, now they're running it.
Now they're running it. That should have burned every bit of 30 seconds off the clock, but it didn't. So.
Yeah, but now you're in position now where you can almost go into victory formation.
All righty. All right, exactly 2 minutes left in the contest. Standard set for South Gibson. Moore back in at quarterback. Badin on the carry. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room around the left side and will be stood up right there. And Tommy, I don't see timeouts being called by Morris, and they're gonna take their loss.
Yeah.
South Gibson come in here and thumped them. And hey, you know what I want to do right here? I want to give a shout out to Aaron Reed. I know he's tuning in. He's in Illinois right now.
Right.
That was a catch 2 years ago.
Right.
That was a catch, and the refs rooked us out of a win. That was a catch. I'm giving a shout out to Aaron right now. That was a catch, baby. South Gibson, they redeemed them for you, Bubba.
Yeah.
All right, 10 seconds left here on the play clock here, and Dustin wisely waits to snap the ball. Man in motion, going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp rumbles forward and picks up about 5 yards. And Tommy, guess what it is, baby? It's going to be victory formation for your Hornets, folks. It's over with here at Johnny Hale Stadium. South Gibson came in here and stung those Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm happy for these seniors. Like I said, we talked about it earlier. I guarantee you them seniors are this is a big win, probably their biggest win this year.
Absolutely. I love it. 35 seconds left here. Tick, 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 Tommy, and I just want to see him take a knee.
Yeah, that's all they're going to do. He may even run around for a second because one more snap and it's it.
Man in motion is McAllister.
They're going to
hand it to McAllister. McAllister cuts back inside and will be stood up, but not before picking up first down yardage.
Yeah,
that'll be the end of the game. With 15 seconds left, they're lining up. The Hornets have stung the Bulldogs. The Hornets will go to 5-5 on the year. The Bulldogs will go to 5-5 on the year. Your Hornets will be 8-2
and staying home next week.
And staying at home with home field advantage in the playoffs. Bulldogs will hit the road. Tommy, it's been a lot of fun with you here. Zoom in down there on the players, man. Zoom in on them. That's what I'm talking about. They beat the Bulldogs, baby, over here in Milan. Give them a shout, man. What do you think, Tommy?
Yes, sir. Big victory for the Hornets. So happy for them. And they're going to, and real quick thought too, hope all those injured players are going to be okay. Ballard especially going into the playoffs, absolutely. They're going to need Ballard, and I hope it's just a minor injury. I thought he was just shook up at first, but when they helped him off the field, he had that right leg kind of up in the air. So I'm hoping it's not a big major leg injury, maybe just an ankle twist or something like that.
Well, folks at home, none of this would be possible without Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. Miss Donna and Company has led the way for us in sponsorships, and we can't thank her enough. Also, another one of our sponsors is Precision Auto Body. They're located at 146 Milan Highway. They're another one of our original sponsors. Also, Centennial Bank. We love Centennial Bank and appreciate their sponsorship. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by Quality Fence Company. Protect your home and family with a solid perimeter. Also, tonight's action is brought to you in part by Young Hughes Insurance. Let Cy Young take a look at your insurance needs and have a walkthrough and make things simple for you. Cy Young of the Young Hughes Insurance. Old Town Spaghetti Store, delivering quality food with great service at reasonable prices. Old Town Spaghetti Store. Also by Sonic of Jackson. Visit limeatesforlearning.com to learn how Sonic has invested into our children's education. Also by Kelly Services. Jobs available right now in our area at Kelly Services. By Coyote Blues. Classic Mexican fare. By the Young Hughes Eye Center. Cataracts, eye disease, glaucoma, Z-LASIK. All that taken care of at the Hughes Eye Center. By Secura of Jackson. Also, by King Jewelers, Mr. Grover King at 16B Conrad Drive. By Outback Steakhouse. Speaking of Outback Steakhouse, prediction is correct again. South. Now I take a 3-game commanding lead in the Outback predictions. Tommy, you know I'm ordering a bloomin' onion. I'm ordering Aussie cheese fries. I'm ordering a really, really, really tall glass of tea after tonight. When we doing that? When we doing this, brother?
I don't know. Let me check my calendar.
Also tonight by Carlike Nissan, by Rockin' Dough Pizza, and by Sarah of Jackson. What a great night for Hornet Nation. We beat those Bulldogs.
Yeah, probably the sweetest Hornet walk right there. You know.
What a way for your seniors.
Yeah.
What a way for your seniors to end their senior season.
Well, no, we don't want to call it.
Or to end their regular season for them. All right, folks, we're going to tune out of here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. Thank you to all of our sponsors. It's final here. South Gibson 27, the Bulldogs 14 from Johnny Hale Stadium in Milan, Tennessee. This has been a lot of fun. It was Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You've just watched WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll see you guys next Friday night. We don't know who we're playing, but it'll be the first round of the playoffs live from the Hornets Nest. Until then, stay safe out there and warm up because I need some heat, brother. We'll see you guys next Friday night. Good night. Press the stop.